Oh god, why they gotta put her up there? Jesus Christ, it's gonna be so fucking sad. I'm not ready. Snow White opens her eyes and finds herself in the infirmary. It's my secret. I'm always depressed. Too real. Running her hands over her body, she finds nothing wrong. She pushes herself up from the bed. Sharp stab of pain shoots through her head. She clutches her temples. Uh-oh. Is this when she experienced her first mind switch? Vivid memories come flooding back. Black heretics land. Encircling the fallen Lillyweiss. Oh yeah, Lillyweiss fell to the ground and started, like, blood coming out of, like, her nose, eyes, and out of her mouth and shit. After staring down at her for a long while, the heretics all reach out their hands in unison. Welcome, Defton. How's your Friday? Holy shit, I almost forgot what day it was. Snow White unleashes a barrage of bullets in a frenzy. She refrains from using missiles for fear of injuring Lillyweiss. Uh-oh. Her rounds are quickly spent. She pulls out another magazine and attempts to reload. Uh-oh, she fumble it. Her trembling hands fumble a magazine, and it falls pitifully to the ground. She doesn't have any other magazines she can load. Her gaze shifts to the one on the ground. She has to pick it up. She has to pick it up, reload, and shoot the heretics. But she can't bring herself to reach for the magazine, nor lift her head. If she does, the heretics might be looking right at her. Cold sweat runs down her body. She wants to run away. No. Pretty busy day, mostly chores and working, but chilling right now. Well, at least the day is basically over, right? This is a Gun Girl game with storybook characters. Some are named after storybook characters and whatnot, but yeah, it's, think of them as like robots with human brains. Like they were once human, but they're made into basically like robots to fight against a alien machine life form, whatever, that like invaded Earth and has basically taken over the surface. This is 100 years in the past. This is telling of a certain event of 100 years in the past during the first Rapture invasion. Today was alright. It it wasn't that bad, except apparently someone got a hold of my card info, so I had to block my card, so I gotta go get a new card tomorrow. Oh well, it's whatever though. At least tomorrow's Saturday, so that at least they're open. Her eyes are still fixed on the floor until the foot of a black heretic comes into view. The heretic is heading her way. Her eyes quiver as she looks up. One of the heretics is walking towards her. Snow White drops to her knees. Fuck, dude. Oh, they caught it though? Yeah, because they sent me a text and email, like, of suspicious, like, fraudulent, like, charges or whatever. I was like, oh, that doesn't look familiar, so yeah, block it. I did check my account, yeah, no other purchases were made, thankfully, so it was just one attempt. It was like $170-something at some, like, clothing store called 10th Series. I don't know, I've never fucking heard of that shit. I was like, I don't know that, and that would not be me. Fuck. Her supernatural firepower and lightning-fast regenerative abilities make her a formidable foe. On the other hand, Lillyweiss and Rapunzel lie fallen on the ground. I have to do this. Snow White repeats to herself over and over as she kicks off the ground and stands up. She snatches the magazine, reloads, and aims for the head. Damn. You go, girl. In that instant, she sees the heretic's face. Though partly hidden, her red eyes and emotionless expression can be faintly made out. It is a face Snow White has seen countless times before. The face of her comrades who fought alongside her. To her, the black heretic is someone who was once an ally. She tries to pull the trigger, but her finger doesn't move. Dude, that's gotta be rough. Blows, I had something like that recently, but all they did was add another email on my account. Got removed, but very odd. Could have done more. Well, I don't think they got like access to like my account. They just somehow got my card info. So thankfully, all I could do was like try and spend, which obviously they're blocked from doing. Pull it, pull it, pull the trigger. I have to say Lilith and Rapunzel. The heretic's head explodes. Holy shit. Did you catch it though? If I was looking to leave future, yeah. The figure standing before her, both fearsome and pitiable, collapses. Holy shit, she's back up. Across from the heretic, a white flower spattered with red. Are you okay? Well, obviously she's not okay. She's fucking dying. Can I relate this sort of dreams? You can't pull a trigger on an enemy or a common occurrence. Really? Well, I mean, especially if it's someone you've seen before and stuff, right? It's gotta be like traumatizing, you think. God, man. Like, I know she dies because this is 100 years in the past and current day she's not around, but like, Lily Weiss is such a cool character, man. God, I hate that she fucking dies. I have dreams where the trigger is hard to pull, but I always get it off. Really? White flower, stained red, dances in the wind. Holy shit, dude. She's so fucking cool. God, I love Lily Weiss. She has to be one of my favorite fucking characters. Sways back and forth, freely and without restraint. Black flower snaps. Its black petals scatter and the stem breaks. Whoosh. A gentle wind brushes past Snow White. She looks down on the ground. Black petals lie scattered in every direction. She raises her head and sees the red-stained white flower. Lily Weiss, pure and beautiful, resembles the white flower just like always.
Snow White, 大丈夫? ちょっと時間がかかっちゃったけど全部片付いたね。怪我はない？お姉ちゃん。うん。ここにいるよ。死なないでください。
Liar. Snow White grabs her head even more tightly. God, the art in this game is so fucking good. I do like a screenshot of like all the art scenes, whatever. I love that shit. Look, I caught it. Sadly, I'm glued to my email. It's good to keep checking on that type of stuff, though. She couldn't do anything. Like a complete fool, she couldn't even reload her own weapon as always. All she could do was sit there and hope to be rescued. The red wolf who once cradled her fragility and kept her safe is gone. The white flower that did the same is now withering. She must do something. As she grits her teeth and tries to steel herself, Black Heretic's face resurfaces in her mind. Expressionless, yet so familiar up close. Snow White becomes certain. If the same situation were to happen again, she would respond in the same way as she did before. She clutches her head in anguish. The otherwise quiet infirmary is filled with shallow groans and the sound of hair being pulled out. Girl? Girl? Oh god, dude. Feels very worried. Are they all suffering? The world of Nikke is... It's not a happy one. Basically, in modern times, in the current time, I mean, you know, this event takes place 100 years in the past. In the current times, like, humanity is basically a portion of what they used to be because they had to retreat underground to a place called the Ark that they built, and it's sealed off, basically. And raptors have basically taken over the surface. They've done, what, 2 reclamation wars and failed both of them. It's not good. And yeah, it's really fucked up. Like Nikke's, you know, even though they're basically robots, they just have human brains. You know, they can think for themselves and all this type of stuff, but people just think of them as mere tools, so they don't get treated very well either. By quite a few people. Snow White opens the door leading to the lobby. Dorothy, Scarlet, and Rapunzel look at her.
目が覚めたようですね。具合はいかがですか？
Mere tools.
大丈夫です。ごめんなさい。この程度
Where's Lily Weiss?
幸いだった。化け物どもめ。どこからともなく湧いて出る。ラプンツェルは大丈夫でしたか？はい、問題ありません。肩が。私のパーツは予備がありますから。ラプンツェルの行動不能は重大な問題になりますから。常に余裕を持ってスペアパーツが用意されているのです。よかった。ご心配ありがとうございます、スノーホワイト。
I don't know if like you're into like gacha games, Defin, or whatever, but like, I mean, yes, it is a gacha game. It is free to play friendly though, and honestly, like, if you just like look at it from a surface level, yeah, it probably looks like a Gooner game, but the story honestly is fucking phenomenal. The story in this game is so good. Like, oh my god, the writers do such a good job. Like, I would 100% recommend it just for the story. And like, they even have like a story mode in the campaign where it reduces the difficulty of the levels and whatnot, so you can get through and catch up to the story like a lot easier, which is great because yeah, I think everyone should experience like the story of this game. It's just, in my opinion, it's that good.
ドロシーとグレンも見ての通りです。まともに食らってしまった。骨、要はフレームが砕けていたそうだが、今は元通りだ。ニケは楽でいい。部品さえあればすぐに戦場へ戻れる。つい先ほどまで生死の境をさまよっていた人たちの前で言うべきことではありませんね。家庭がどうあれ生き延びたではないか。まあそれはそうです。指揮官は指揮官は重傷を負われ VTC 直轄の医療施設へ搬送されました。
Oh, that's right. I wonder if that's how he got the injury to his stomach or whatever. So he's basically like constantly on life support and shit.
内臓の傷がひどいとのことで。
Jesus.
大丈夫ですよね。人一倍丈夫な方というのでしょうか。命に別状はないそうです。
He has Vophouse in his blood though, so that fucked up the heretic a lot. I haven't played many gacha games, but I do love visual novels and sci-fi. It is a very like sci-fi, like kind of futuristic in terms of like technology and stuff, and yeah, if kind of visual novel-y with like, you know, this, and it also has like art scenes whatnot like you kind of saw earlier. It's, I think, yeah, the story and like the characters are so good.
VTC の専門家が治療に当たっていますので心配することはありません。脇腹を抜かれて生きているとは常人離れしているな。治療が終わり次第すぐに復帰するそうです。少し待てばきっと戻られます。一安心ですね。
About Lily Weiss.
リリスお姉ちゃんは
Oh god. No, say something. Oh, thank God. I mean, it's only so long before it happens.
みんなもう元気？やっぱり若さがものを言うのね。お姉ちゃん。どうしたの？助けてくれてありがとうございました。気にしないで。できることをしただけよ。とにかく今はしっかり休んで。
第2次封鎖は無事に成功したから、しばらくは落ち着くはず。
And basically, this event, like I said, it happens 100 years in the past. So these people right here is like Rapunzel, Snow White, Lily Weiss, Scarlet, and Dorothy. They're in the process of Operation Ark Guardian. So the Ark was created, you know, the people lucky enough to receive an invitation to the Ark are down in there. Unfortunately, it can't house all of humanity, so only those, the amount that could fit in there was allowed, and everyone else is kind of abandoned, which is kind of fucked up, but what can you do? And so they're in the process of sealing the Ark, which makes a lot of noise and whatnot, which definitely attracts the Raptors. So Goddess Squad here is protecting the Ark while it gets sealed up, and there's like 5 phases, and I guess that was the second phase.
整備するものがあればしておくこと。いい？
And a heretic is a Nikke that has been corrupted, basically. Like a stronger... Not just any Nikke that's been corrupted. I guess kinda. But like, they've been strengthened or fused with like raptors in some form of way to make them like a lot stronger. So they call them heretics. But yeah, raptors have a way of corrupting the, like, what was it, the nymph? Basically like nanomachine things like in the brain to where it makes them basically fight for the raptors instead of like humanity and shit. And you can usually tell it by a red glow and like in the eyes when a Nikke's been corrupted. Nanomachine, son.
例のヘレティックどものことは何か分かったのか？
うん。あちこちで一生懸命調べてるところ。近いうちに答えは出ると思うけど。不幸中の幸いはアナキオールほどの力がないこと。
Say nanomachine. Yeah.
多分ボディの性能の差じゃないかな。
Like Scarlet's Alliance. Scarlet's very cool. This is like her older self. She has a different look nowadays because there was a new outfit that Snow White made. She actually talked about it early in this event, but she hasn't changed into it yet because Rapunzel and Scarlet have like a new outfit, so they have like different looks nowadays because Snow White made them like a better, like, I guess like armor set or whatever. Snow White wearing a VR helmet. It is I believe for like using her missiles or whatever, because she has a shitload of fucking weapons and stuff. She's also like a weapons expert. She's really good at fucking creating weapons and all that type of shit. I also like how Scarlet talks in like the olden way.
とにかく今は待つ以外にできることもないから、みんなはゆっくり休んで。難しい注文だと思うけど、わかった？
I wonder how Lily Weiss is feeling with the commander being all fucked up.
また後でね。
Since they're basically like an item. Lily Weiss opens the door and steps out. And Lily Weiss is basically like the first Nikke ever. She's basically like a prototype. But she's was also the strongest Nikke to ever exist. Her power is like fucking insane. The amount of power she has. But I guess when she was designed, it was more so designed for like a shorter end with how like much power they put into her. So like right now, if she like conserves her strength and whatnot, she's got probably like 6 months left before she kind of just dies. Although, based on everything we know, that she's not going to make it to 6 months because this event is basically the end of her. Like, Ark Guardian is basically where she dies. So we just kind of get to, with this a new event, whatever, in the past, whatever, we actually get to see how it happened and all that happened during that time when Lily Weiss passed away. Lily Weiss opens the door and steps out. Snow White stares blankly, watching Lilith leave.
リリスの状態のことは何も聞いていませんか？ええ。
あの時は随分具合が悪そうだったが。
ニケは基本的に病気にはなりません。吐血したということはきっとボディのどこかが。スノーホワイト。
はい。
Wait, actually, I never thought of this. If this is a gacha visual novel canon, does that mean reading the story is gated? Or do you get stuck waiting for rolls or chests? Something? So basically, the way... So, until the 3rd anniversary, when you do the campaign, there's normal mode and hard mode. Obviously, hard mode has higher power requirements. But even for normal mode, there's like power requirements per level. You can push above your current power requirements, but it just makes it harder. But basically, you know, the power gets so high that you gotta, you know, you do your dailies and all that, and you get materials and level up over time and get power for your squad, whatever that you're using. And then you can do those. So it's gated in that way, but with the 3rd anniversary that happened in November, they introduced story mode version of the campaign, where the power requirements are severely reduced. It's basically a joke. It's like the combat is basically easy. It's a super joke. But they made it because there's so much story out at this point because it's been 3 years. They made it so that people and like new players especially can have the ability to catch up on the story without waiting for forever, you know? Which is really nice. Like, I wonder, let's see, Nikke story mode. Wonder if they have like the power requirements. Story mode. Like you won't get a lot of the like rewards, whatnot, but it's nice because you can at least experience the story and stay up to date on the story. Or like if you're a new player, you can like pretty quickly catch up on the story, which is nice because like I said, there's now like with the 3rd anniversary update in November, there's now 42 chapters in the campaign, which is quite a bit to like go through. Especially when you're like a new player and you have to get the power to clear those stages up to that point. I can't see any power requirements for it, but it's like severely reduced. Let me see. Hold on. There might be I think a buddy may have linked something a while back. Let me see. Image? I wonder. Hold on. I know a buddy of mine. Where is it? Dun, dun, dun. It has to be around this point, right? Is it not? Oh, come on, I swear he like posted a screenshot of like one of the later stages on story mode. Sorry, hold on. I'm really trying to find this. Like I want to see. Oh, this is definitely way back. Previous. Had to have been around here. This is November. Well, shit. I can't fucking find it. I swear he posted something. I'm sorry, we'll get back to the story in just a second. I really want to find this. So I'm trying to see. Bum, 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 bum. Dude, where the fuck? Wonder if he deleted it. Oh, here we go. Holy shit. Okay, so there's 42 chapters out right now. He posted a screenshot of chapter 41, stage 17. And the power requirement, or the recommended power for that stage is 10,360. That's nothing. Like, a new player could easily get that with very little playing, I feel like. Like, you'll probably play it for like maybe like a week or so, but like, that is ridiculously easy. So experiencing the story is basically super easy to go through. You don't really need much to get that much power. Like, for example, I mean, I've been playing since, well, I started playing this when it came out. It came out in like November 2022. I started playing right when it came out. I experienced the first like chapter. It was very fucking depressing. I got so fucking sad. I cried a little bit and then I uninstalled it. And then I came back in 2023 in like June for like the summer event because I saw a coworker playing it. And I was like, huh, you know, it's been a while since I did that. Like, I wonder how it's doing these days. I should give it another go. And I've been playing since then. So I've been playing for, let's see, like 2.5 years at this point. Let's see, 2023. Yeah, 2.5 years or so. And I play every day. I do my dailies every day, no matter what. Even when I was in Japan, I logged on and did my dailies. My power is like 1.1 million. 10,000 power is ridiculously easy to get. So if the story and whatnot is something that is of interest to you, you could easily experience it without spending any money or any of that type of stuff. I would highly recommend it. Very much recommend it. 1 million? Yeah, hold on. I'll show you after this cutscene.
リリスの後を追って話を聞いてみてください。
やめておきます。
Just open this. There we go. I appreciate you looking that up. You like my gacha games, Senpai? Learning so much about this in the Horus game. Yeah, I've definitely played my fair share of gacha games. I haven't played all of them, but I've played a handful, I want to say.
私が言っても泣きつくことぐらいしかできそうにありませんから。それに今誰より不安なのはきっとお姉ちゃん自身です。余計に困らせるわけにはいきません。
And I believe the languages they have available for this game are English, Japanese, and Korean, because this is actually a Korean game. Like, Shift Up is a Korean company, South Korean company. So the primary language is Korean, but I just love the Japanese language, and I think it just sounds so good, so I just play in Japanese.
気持ちが整理できたら話してくれるはずです。その時まで待ちます。
まあ、大人になりましたね。
見たまえ、私の言った通りであろう。
変わるしかないのでしょうね。 私たち全員が。
Or after the stage and the next cutscene, so I forgot I hit next. Yeah, each Nikke has like their own power, basically tied to the gear you have on them. I mean, I won't get too into the specifics because like there's a thing called the synchro device where after a certain point it syncs every Nikke's level to a certain, like the same level, any Nikke that you have into the synchro device. But it'll also depend like on their gear, the level of their talents, the stats on their gears. So yeah, 1154k. So yeah, 1,154,195 is my primary squad's power right now. So it's like, yeah, I've been playing for a minute. But yeah, 10,000 is super easy to get to. Like, yeah, you could definitely easily get to that if you want.
Unchained.
Ooh, is that deep?
その通り。
Oh, VTC Priestess.
あなたの血液から抽出可能な特殊物質の名称です。
Oh shit, are we gonna find out this event that, I mean, it's basically, I mean, we basically know that the legendary commander here is Anderson. Are we actually, are they actually gonna reveal it here though?
どういうものなんだ?
端的にはナノマシンを殺す物質と言えます。ニケの脳内にある妊婦はもちろんのこと、ヘレティックの身体を構成するそれさえも。
Paladin Anderson. And, dude, the commander, the legendary commander, he's so fucking cool. Like I said, they don't really hide, in my opinion, they don't really hide the fact that that legendary commander here is Anderson. I mean, they basically look almost the same. Their voice is the same. And he just kind of, I mean, we might find out more in this event, but like, the commander here basically just up and disappeared one day, and we don't know much about Anderson's backstory. It's basically clear that Anderson was the legendary commander. Hot take: Hellsing Original is better than Hellsing Ultimate. I can't comment on that because I've never seen any of the Hellsing series.
ヘレティックの?
そうです。先日の封鎖作戦でゴッデス部隊が撃破したヘレティック5体。そのうち1体はあなた由来のアンチェインドでナノマシンが崩壊し再生能力を失っています。
Watched this a few years ago. I've heard they're good though. Original made its own story and Ultimate more closely followed the manga. Interesting. Really? In my opinion though, the manga went off the fucking rails. Did it? Mm.
その後、ゴッデス部隊の攻撃で消滅したことを確認しました。捕獲したヘレティック・アナキオールに対する実験で有効性が確かめられました。まあ、実験後に別の問題が発生しましたが、大したことではありません。猟犬が対処に当たっていますので、すぐに解決するでしょう。
Why does that sound familiar? Like the police chick, just how goofy the show was. See, I've seen images or whatever of it, but I've never watched it.
つまりあの黒いヘレティックがボロボロになったのは私の血のせいだったということか。
その通りです。
So in the anime original, they found kind of an ancient demon vampire was trying to work behind the scenes to subvert powers in the UK, and they had a big battle. Okay. Interesting.
内臓をえぐられたんだ。うんこの方が原因ってこともあるんじゃないか。
Joker as always. Well, he seems to be doing better if he's throwing around jokes like that.
そういう冗談は苦手のようだな。
The manga, they
今
went
後は気を
to
つけよ
Bolivia to fight literally Hitler and his army of sniper goth girls and cross-dressing dog boys. That is one hell of a plot.
ご配慮に感謝します。
それでどうしてそんなことになる？なぜ私の血の中にそんなものがあって、どうしてヘレティックに効くんだ？
マシンメサイアと呼ばれた古いプロジェクトの影響とだけ。
Mechanical Messiah? Oh shit, we're learning new stuff here. So yeah, I like the anime's constrained plot a little better. Yeah, that is a huge difference.
それ以上の詳細はいくらあなたであっても開示しかねます。
また機密事項か。君ら VTC が何をしていようと知ったことではないが。
Yeah, that's a interesting outfit. I like it.
表で言えないようなことばかりやっているようではいつか破滅するぞ。
そのようなことは起こりえません。
Neuron activation, I know.
余裕ぶってられるのは今のうちだけだ。今は何でも思い通りだろうがな。だが、ひとたび君たちの悪事が私たちに害を及ぼせば、二度と教会の門は開けられなくなると思え。
Rothie fight Hitler. Like her glowy veil, yeah.
肝に
Her
銘じ
outfit's
てお
very
きまし
fucking
ょう。
cool.
VTC の司祭なんてめったにお目にかかれないんだ。ついでに一つ聞かせてもらおうか。アークはラプチャーの進行より前に作られ始めていたんじゃないか。
Oh, what? Did they build that before? Did they start building it before the Raptors invaded? So, like, what purpose? What was the purpose of the Ark if they were building it, like... This is very interesting. What were they building it for then?
なぜそう思われるのです？
どう考えても辻褄が合わないからだ。一度見学したことがある。実物をな。あれほど広くて高度な技術の施された地下都市がたった数年でできただと。
Yeah, that's impossible. Police Girl is great. One thing the OG anime did was copy some of the comedy from the original manga. In the manga and OG anime, when the chapter was over, the writer basically did scribble previews and nonsense fourth wall jokes, and they copied that into the anime. That's pretty funny.
それも建設の大部分は終わってほとんど完成していた。
人類の技術水準を低く見すぎているのでしょう。
I don't know. This is kind of suspicious.
我々は神の領域に手が届いたのです。
Yeah, this is super fucking suspicious.
バカを言うな。土を掘るだけでも10年はかかるはずだ。とにかく、あれを見れば考えられることは2つしかない。
Let's hear him.
本当に常識をはるかに超えた技術が実在するか。
Also, the author is just a tried and true bro slash gooner. He did his own H parodies. What? Really? Hey, my man.
あるいは、ラプチャーの進行が大昔から予見されていたかだ。
You got text at the bottom. Fuck, man. Ooh.
それが答えか。
Ooh. She doesn't want to talk anymore, huh? So maybe, so it looks like one of them is true.
根拠のない憶測です。
そうだろうな。 証拠を残すような君らではない。
But yeah, if you do end up trying Nikke Defen, especially like I said, you don't have to spend money. Yes, it's a gacha game, but one thing that I definitely like about Nikke is the devs are definitely really generous when it comes to like half anniversary events, anniversary events. They give you a shit ton of free rolls and all that type of stuff just from playing the game. I feel like they're very generous when it comes to a gacha game. So you don't need to spend money, and especially since you can experience the story for free, it's something I would definitely recommend since it's so accessible. But if you do try it, oh man, I would love to hear about your experiences and what you think.
ああ、誤解のないように言っておこう。
Kentaro Miura dabbled on both sides of the M for mature lines. He knows, he really knows what his fans want because he himself is a fan. See, he understands. He understands what the people want. People want a goon. 100%.
私は興味本位で聞いただ
I
けだ。
love when when creators are like that.
言いふらすつもりはない。心配は無用だ。
There was someone else that was kind of like that, but I forgot what series it was for. People need a goon. I know. It's bad to hold back, man. Yoko Taro. Seriously? What? Huh? Are you sure? What? Gooning plus nanomachines. This game does have a... Oh, I have a great saying for this game if you ever do play it. There's a lot... I mean, all the units are women. And the lore behind that is because they've tried using male brains to create Nikkes, but they always end up going berserk or some shit like that. There's just something, like, wrong that happens with it. So that's why all the Nikkes are female, because female brains only seem to work with the process. So there's definitely a lot of jiggle physics and skin showing and some stuff. It never crosses the line, but there's a lot of skin showing and all this and that and fan service, you know, in terms of outfits, especially with skins and gacha outfits. But my saying is that they give you all this, like, goon material in terms of, like, you know, the way they look and whatnot and all that type of stuff to ease up on the depression and whatnot that you'll get from experiencing the story. The story can be so fucking depressing and sad, and they give you, like, goon outfits and all this type of stuff to help ease, like, to distract you from all the depression you'll get from the story. 100%, he didn't publish them, but he's all about it. See, Yoko Taro is already a goat. I knew I liked him. There was an infamous and hilarious interview when someone asked him how he felt about people gooning over 2B and making fan art of her. He said he quite likes it, and that he designed her to be very attractive because I just love girls. And asked the community to organize a repository of all the goon material. Reddit responded by creating R2... Really? Hold on. What the fuck? This is real. Lewd pics from Nier Automata in the Nier series. Content about the girls in the Nier series. Primarily to be... What? Seriously? Oh my lord. I wonder if Yoko Taro, like, checks this subreddit. Holy Jesus Christ. There's definitely some content on here. Dude, what the fuck? Holy shit. Okay. See, Yoko Taro is already based. This just makes him even better. Content. Oh yeah. I'll show you examples of, like, the outfits and all that type of stuff, like, after this like cutscene and stage or whatever.
それより
Sorry to keep
私の体はどう
distracting from the story going on here. I might check this out after I finish this visual novel I'm reading. Mule Love Alternative. Oh shit, I think I've heard that. Hold on. Wait, Muv-Love? Muv-Love. I think I've heard of this one, but I've never like experienced it. Don't they have an anime of it too? Oh, they do. It's on Crunchyroll. How many episodes is this? 24? That's a decent amount. I'm gonna bookmark this. Story of the bonds between those who fight in a world pushed to its limits. On one of the countless parallel worlds that exist throughout space-time, humanity has fought a decades-long war against the Beta, hostile extraterrestrial invaders using humanoid fighting machines called Tactical Surface Fighters, TSF. This is a story of how humanity lives and dies while on the brink of extinction. Interesting. I think I've heard of this. I've heard of this before. I've just never engaged with it. I will add it to my list to watch.
内臓の大部分を切除せざるを得ませんでした。
God damn.
おそらく今後、今まで通りの日常は送れなくなるでしょう。激しい運動は当然ながら、生活が著しく制限されるはずです。
So yeah, this is basically how Anderson gets... He's basically just on fucking life support the whole time now.
ご自慢の奇跡とやらでどうにかしてくれ。
どう
You
に
got
か
a
し
big
た
hole in
結
his
果、
stomach.
生きておられるのです。そうでなければ、とうに命を落とされていたでしょう。
し
Well,
ぶと
not
さには
necessarily
自信があ
whole,
るぞ。
but...
それは我々も知るところです。今こうして立ち話をしていることが何よりの証拠ですから。波の人間であれば、今頃は寝たきりで延命装置につながれていたはずです。
そうか。礼を言う。
痛み入ります。
そろそろ失礼させてもらうとしよう。かわいそうな部下たちを待たせているからな。とにかく助かった。恩はいずれ必ず返す。
The commander leaves the room.
別れ際の挨拶もなしか。VTC の連中は不愛想にも程があるな。ん？なんだ？ドアが開かないぞ。壊れてるんじゃないか。
そうですね。
The fuck?
冗談はやめろ。何を企んで。
What the fuck? The VTC priestess tases the commander. He drops to the floor without so much as sound.
アンチェインドは、そう、私たちにとっても
Man, you
失わ
greedy
れたテクノロ
bastards.
ジーですので、貴重なサンプルを見逃すことはできません。
What the fuck? Oh, hell. They're doing with that glow. Door opens and the central government soldiers enter. They tie up the fallen commander and lift him up.
加減しろ。私は重傷者だぞ。
実験室へ向かいます。
Oh, Jesus.
人類の未来のため、積極的な献血にご協力を。
おい、やめてくれ。戻らなければならないんだ。
Dude, if Lily White's heard about this, she would fucking kill everybody here.
部下たちとラプチャーを食い止めないと。
And donating your blood.
それが終われば、
I got
いくらで
something
も協
else
力
to
する。
donate. Pants
解放
pinch.
してくれ。
ご案内を。
The central government soldiers drag the commander away. The commander jerks his head back, then whips it to the side. Ugh. The sound of breaking bones echo as soldier's nose crumbles under the impact. The commander drives his shoulder into another soldier's jaw. Another grisly snap rings out and the soldier collapses.
二人ごときで私を止められると思うな。
You gonna tase him again? Yeah. The priestess fires a taser once again. The commander slumps weakly to the ground. The BTC priestess steps forward to check the commander's vital and breathing.
命の危険を心配しましたが、気絶で済みましたか。怪物はどちらでしょうね。
Motherfucker.
祈るな。お前の神は私が倒す。
Jesus, dude. Good lord, they have a lot of stuff on this Reddit, huh? Oh, Yoko Taro, you never cease to amaze me.
今回の香りはどうだった？
And one interesting thing about Nikke's is like, so yes, they are basically robots, right? But with human brains. Most of them don't retain their memories from when they were a human. Some do end up retaining their memories. It's very rare though. But if they're, you know, because their brains are human, right? So if they kind of start to realize, I mean, they know that they're not human, that, you know, they're robots. But the more their brains kind of come to those terms and whatnot, because they don't really think about it all that much. I mean, I guess they do, but like, they could go without like sleep or eating or drinking or any of that type of stuff. But they become more at risk of, you know, with their brain kind of realizing that they're not really human, experiencing a mind switch, which sometimes just sends them into a fucking berserk and they lose all sense and just kind of attack anything or everyone. And sometimes, you know, during that mind switch, their personalities will completely fucking change and all this type and whatnot. And different types of events can trigger a mind switch. But so because you know, they have all the same parts a human being would have, so they can, you know, basically, you know, eat, drink, and all type of shit, including, you know, certain reproductive parts. Although they cannot bear children or become pregnant, they do have certain parts down there, you know, that a normal human being would have. And some have, I mean, a lot of Nikkes have definitely shown interest in the commander, and that sort of like aspect does exist within the world. Like getting it on with a Nikke. There are, like, they have bond stories in here. Like, the more you increase your bond, you can experience like that character's bond story. There's definitely some in there who is like heavily applied that the commander, like your character, the commander, not this guy, your character, the commander, kind of like hooked up with said Nikke. And there's also one story in particular that I'm thinking of that it doesn't imply. It basically, you don't see anything, but it basically talks about it. Commander, like one of the only males. If you drew him like a Giga-chan, there's males, but they're usually like, you know, citizens or like, you know, soldiers or like central government employees, and there's other commanders. Like, this is like the first commander. And because they used to just send up like a squad of Nikkes up to like to go out and like do battle and all that type of stuff, but they found, especially, you know, because of him, he was the first commander, that having a commander significantly increases mission success, because the commander will basically give out orders and all that type of stuff. And so following his success and the Goddess Squad success, they now have formations of like one commander and like what, like 3 to 4 Nikkes in a squad. But yeah, there is males, but they're just not male Nikkes. Commander opens his eyes. The VTC priestess sits across from him.
ずいぶん念入りに縛ったようだな。
鎮静剤も投与してあります。
そうでも捕まえたつもりか？
3 to 4 Nikkes in a harem squad. I mean, you could, well, I don't want to say you could consider this game a harem. There's a lot of Nikkes that you come across that are definitely into the commander. One of the reasons being that your player, your player is a commander, right? So we just say commander, but it's also confusing because he's also, we just call him the legendary commander. Your player character, the commander, treats Nikkes as if they're human beings. You know, you realize they have their own feelings and feel certain ways, and they can think their own thoughts and all this type of stuff, and you treat them with the respect of a human being. A lot of people in this world just view them as tools or machines used to defend humanity and whatnot. So there's quite a few Nikkes out there that, you know, they really like the commander for that. I mean, obviously the commander is just, he's a really like stand-up dude, whatnot. But yeah, that's one of the reasons why a lot of Nikkes tend to like the player character, is because you actually treat them like they're human beings and, you know, with respect and all that.
同じようなものです。鎮静剤の影響下でなおこうして会話できるのですから。
それでどうするつもりだ？
あなたの血液を研究し、アンチェインドの量産技術を確立させます。
血を大量に抜かれたら私でも死ぬぞ。
死なない程度にしますのでご心配なく。
God damn.
少しずつ渡すだけでいいならここまでしなくても協力した。
十分なサンプルの確保が絶対ですので。
わからん。なぜそう必死になるのか知らないが、私はゴッデスの指揮官なんだ。アークの封鎖計画が進行中で、その防衛作戦を遂行している。私が戻らなければ、数千、いや、数万という人が死ぬ。
そうでしたか。
Yeah, can I change your mind?
どうでもいいと。
ええ。
Yeah.
人類の敗北はすでに決まったことです。主要な人員は第一次封鎖の時点でアークへ収容されました。アークの維持は問題なく行えます。それでもあえて第3次まで計画を継続しようとしているのはあくまで愚かな民衆への施しです。
Man.
第3次まで。第4次と第5次はどうした？まさか第3次で切り上げるつもりなのか？
Huh?
ラプチャーはすでにヘレティックの量産化を始めました。これ以上時間をかければアークが危険にさらされます。アークの民を守らなければなりません。
ずいぶんお優しいことだな、慈悲深き VTC は。
お褒めの言葉と受け取っておきます。
ゴッデスを失うかもしれないんだぞ。それさえ知ったことではないと。
技術は進歩するものです。すでに性能面でフェアリーテールモデルに遅れを取らない次世代型が完成しています。
性能だけで何でも解決できるなんて思い上がりだ。
戦争の体制はすでに決し、敗れた人類は地下へ逃れます。 脳ある者たちは未来へ備える必要があるのです。いつか来たるべき反撃の時のために。あなたの血もその礎の一部となるでしょう。
分かった、部下1号君。君と話すことはもうない。上司を呼んできたまえ。話のレベルが合う相手が必要だ。
いいえ、この件はすでに上層部が、いえ、最上層からの承認を受けています。
あいつか。君たちが成果とか呼んでいる。
その通りです。
惹かれたカルト宗教家どもが。
言葉をお慎みください。
クソくらいだ。死にかけの身でいちいち言葉を選んでいられると思うのか。
一理ありますね。
解放しろ、早く。
それはできません。
サイン色紙をプレゼントしてやろう。
結構です。
わかった。ツーショット写真も撮ってやる。
不要です。
仕方ないな。二人きりのディナー券でどうだ？
Lily-Weiss would not like that.
必要はありません。
司祭様、失礼いたします。
何の用です。誰も入るなと言っておいたはずですが。
申し訳ございません。ですが、
Oh?
緊急事態です。
緊急事態？
A central government soldier approaches the VTC priestess and whispers. Her face twists and contorts.
どういうことです？
Is Lily-Weiss coming to... Did she learn about it and she's coming to break the commander out?
外にお待たせしています。
Oh.
少々失礼します。お話の続きは後ほど。
どうした？成果がお亡くなりか？いつくたばってもおかしくない様子だったからな。
Wait, who is Her Holiness?
はあ？当たりか？
Oh!
空見ろ。言っただろ。ろくでもないことに手を出すからだ。
With a grim expression, the priestess leaves the room, accompanied by the soldier. Ads gonna happen in 25 seconds. I'll make sure to pause the cutscene and whatnot. Like if it's not over by then, until after the ads. The door opens and closes behind them. The commander strains his ears, listening to the sounds beyond the door. The priestess raises her voice, gradually getting louder until she's nearly shouting. Commander's only regret is that he can't step outside and revel in her misery. It grows quiet outside. Alright, Ads, where are you at? You said you're gonna happen. Ads! God, I hate this. Excuse me? What the fuck was that sound? Damn, dude. They said ads were happening. Like, where the fuck is it? Dude, I hate this. Like, I hate the ad system. They just need to get rid of it. The ads are so stupid. Come on! Well... Oh, there they go. Okay, now we will wait for the ads to be over. Oh, man. Dude, I don't think we ever learned of Her Holiness. Not that I... Well, no, we didn't. He just kind of guessed and... Well, made a really good guess, but yeah. Damn, man. I honestly was not like I thought like I don't know why I wasn't even thinking that like we would get more lore on like the commander's side of things on what happened to him during this time. For some reason, like my mind was solely focused on like Lily-White stuff, which we have been getting. Let's see. Bum, 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 bum. Oh man. God, ads need to fucking hurry. I want to see what's happening. Minute and a half. Minute 20. Sorry, we're eventually getting there. Bum 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 bum. Hope everyone's having a good Friday. Dun, 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 dun. Oh shit, that's right. I forgot. I saw that Bibu had a new freaking song that came out. It was like a month or two ago, but I didn't see it until last night. I want to show that after the event is over. Also, she had a new outfit debut today. The like sleepy pajama one. It looked really good. Well, I was able to watch a little bit of it before stream and whatnot. Which is very good. Bibu. I know there's like a audio pack on there too, like because she has merch out for it. I kind of want to see what the audio pack has. All right, ads are over. Onwards with the story. Loud noise echoes, clearly audible even through the door. The commander recognizes the sound from his days as a mercenary. It's the sound of a bone breaking. Oh god. What happened? The door opens. Central government soldier walks in and stops before him. Oh shit, he's the one that him and Lily-White ran into. He's a big fan of them in Gata Squad.
いつぞや廊下で会った小隊長くんだな。助けに来てくれたのか？
そうです。少々お待ちください。
Oh shit. The platoon leader's hands move quickly.
今すぐほどいて差し上げます。もう少しの辛抱です。
何があったんだ？なぜここに来た？
And whose bone is breaking out there?
本部から派遣されました。
Oh shit.
ここにいらっしゃるという話を聞いてご挨拶しようと思っていたんです。あまりに様子がおかしかったので不可解に思っていたのですが、ドアの向こうから話が聞こえてしまいましたので。
君は VTC 側の人間だろ？それもかなり信心深い方だ。
はい、洗礼名も授かっております。
Whoa.
裏切って平気なのか？
Oh, Jesus, he straight up killed her?
ゴッテスは私の信仰に勝るものです。ほどけました。立てますか？
くそ、全身が痛むな。
それでもすごいことです。こんな体でどうやって？
He's a special guy, right?
行きましょう。支えます。ここをまっすぐ行けば格納庫です。私が乗ってきた ATV があります。
ああ、助かる。
Uh-oh. Footsteps echo in the distance.
さすがに気づかれたか。敵など想定してないのだろうが、油断のしすぎだな。10人以上。足音からして武装しているようだ。君、 余分な銃はあるか？拳銃でも構わん。一発で当てられる。
Damn, he's so cool.
少々お待ちを。
The platoon leader rummages through his jacket.
これを ATV のキーです。
頼んだものと違うな。
No! He's gonna be a hero and stay behind.
君、まさか。
Holy shit, dude. We don't even know his name.
お急ぎください。
それより銃をくれ。私がその気になれば全員簡単に倒せる。
ここは VTC の主要施設の一つです。無人兵器がありますし、ニケも大勢います。無敵の指揮官と存じてはおりますが、体にそんな穴が開いた状態では別でしょう。
ピンピンしているぞ。見ればわかるだろう。
Oh, not 100% fine. Welcome in, Bepsy. Happy Friday.
異常な量の発艦が認められますし、
Is it soul crushing yet? There's been a lot of developments, that's for sure.
ゴッテスが待っているのでしょう。彼女たち
No, platoon leader. At least tell us your name.
人類をどうかお願いします、指揮官。
ああ、任せろ。
Platoon leader salutes.
人類のために戦うゴッテス部隊に感謝を。
The commander returns the salute. The leader pivots and runs, disappearing down the bend in the corridor. Gunfire erupts. The commander pushes his unresponsive body to obey and sprints forward. His name? Icy Wiener. No, he deserves better. Oh yeah, here. Oh, that's right. I was gonna show Defen like some of the outfits and just looks of Nikke's in general. So like with the look of a Nikke, normally like a Nikke is like mass produced. Like a lot of them are like mass produced, right? So you have like, you know, mass produced ones like this or whatever. Not her. Or her. But there's a lot of times like when they get like their own like special body, it's in the image of like their... They get to basically choose how they look. It's their ideal image basically. When they get to choose their own body, it's like their ideal image of a body. So like anytime any of them, you know, with like the looks or whatever, like this is how they... like physical appearance and whatnot that they wanted. Their ideal physical like appearance. Ideal image, bigger boo. Not always. Look at leader. She's small. Also, funny enough, she's like one of the older Nikke. She's like a grandma. Rapid swimsuit. Jar. Yeah, it's weird. It's kind of funny that they did that for her gacha skin.
お母様を脅かす存在にはならないで。
Yeah, they have a whole bunch of like looks and whatnot. But yeah, it's basically they choose like how they look basically. Make Ray top tier again. I have her somewhere in here. Where is she? Where's Ray? Or I? What is she? Burst one. There she is. Also, it's unfortunate. Some children do end up becoming Nikkes, whatever. For some various, they have their own like personal circumstances and whatnot. Fox is so fucking funny. It's funny that she has to stand on it. Also, welcome in me. Dude, I did a freaking Uma run before stream. Holy shit, dude. It was I've done like 3 different runs of Biwa Hayahide now since I have the Christmas version of her. She has been hard for me to handle. I'm sure I'm just getting unlucky, but still. Like the run today, she failed training like 5 different times and got like 2 like separate mood down events. So like it was fucking rough, man. And she just couldn't seem to win a fucking race. It was really fucking difficult today. Yarik's entrance. Ghana squad in the commander's room.
この話本当ですか？
冗談で言うことだと思うか？
普通の人じゃないとは思ってましたけど、そんな秘密があったなんて想像もしていませんでした。
まったくだな。伝説の勇者にでもなった気分だ。
Kind of are.
知ってはいましたが、VTC は恐れ知らずですね。ゴッデスの指揮官を誘拐するなんて。恐れ知らずというより正気じゃない。
あいつらがおかしいのは昔からだろ。今回とうとう私が狙われたというだけだ。
制裁しておきますか？
いや、今は1秒でも惜しい。
ですが諦めたとは思えません。
大丈夫だ。ここにはまともな連中しかいない。いくら VTC の狂信者どもでも軽々しく手出しはできないだろう。それに今この状況で奴らのことまで気にかけている余裕はない。
ゴッデスの指揮官を連れ去って実験体にしようとした相手です。次に何をしてくるかなんてわかりますか？
私や私たちの中の誰かに懲りもせずまた手出しをするようなら、その時は VTC を潰してやろう。物理的にな。この話はここまでだ。続けても頭が痛くなるだけだからな。それよりもっと重大な問題がある。
封鎖が第3次で切り上げという話ですね。
ああ、中央政府も VTC も第5次まで続ける気はないらしい。狂ったやつから聞かされた話だが、理解できない選択ではない。こちらは限界まで消耗している。ラプチャーは疲れる気配すらない。侵食能力を持ったラプチャーが暴れて、士気も底をついている。その上であの量産型ヘルティック、決定打に近い新兵器の出現だ。次世代の兵器と言っていい。今後はさらに増えるだろう。これ以上長引かせればアーク自体が危険にさらされる。もはや猶予はない。
私たちはどうすればいいでしょう？
やりたいようにやればいい。君もあいつらもな。
私のしたいことはもう決まっています。賛成してくれるかはわかりませんけど。
何を言ってるんだ。私と君とで育ててきたんじゃないか。分かってくれるさ。
第3次で封鎖計画が打ち切りだと。
5回でも足りないと思ったぐらいでしたが、さらに減らされるなんて。それでは
Where is Oswald? What is he thinking about this stuff?
公式な発表は行われるのですか？
しないだろうな。
では私たちの撤収は？
第3次の予定だ。君たちが望めばだな。
他に選択肢があるかのような言い方ですね。
選択肢はいつだってある。私たちは今までそういうやり方を貫いてきただろう。やりたいようにやって最高の結果を出す。
ほう。選択肢とはつまり でしたらえーっと
どうしたのスノーホワイト。
Snow White locks eyes with everyone, gauging the situation. Then it hits her that everyone feels the same as she does.
何か言いたいことがあるんじゃない？
私たちはこのまま地上に残りましょう。
Whoa. So this was kind of an idea before the Overzone event. Interesting. She looks very pleased about that. I'm guessing this is what the commander and Lily Weiss were kind of talking about like a second ago.
第3次封鎖が終わった後も助けを求めてくる人たちのために。
Damn. Hell yeah, Snow White, for bringing this up.
私たちはここに残り、その人たちを守ってアークへ送るんです。
いつまで？
2週間一人も来なくなった時としましょう。
なんだそれは。13日ごとに1人ずつ来たらどうする？
続けるだけです。
アークは第3次の作戦後に完全封鎖されるの。どうやって送るつもり？
私たちが保護し、私たちと共にアークへ向かいます。
何千人と集まってきたらどうする？
全員を守ります。そして全員でアークへ向かいます。
私たちでも通してもらえなかったら？
あるわけなかろう。私たちはゴッテスだ。己で言うのもはばかられるが、神話にも肩を並べる名がある。一度ぐらい道が開かれぬ道理はあるまい。
そのことはお二人が責任を持って保証されるようにしてください。
では話をまとめよう。私たちは第3次封鎖の時点で撤収しない。この場に防衛線を展開し、取り残された者やニケの保護を続ける。2週間の間に誰も逃れてこなければ、保護した者たちを連れてアークへ向かう。その時に限りアークへの道が開放されるよう、私とリリスが話をつけておく。これでいいか？
はい。
We'll prepare everything in advance for it.
問題ありません。綺麗にまとめてくださいました。
それぐらいは当然であろう。
無謀な作戦になるぞ。物資の心配以外にも問題は山ほどある。精神も体も限界が試されるだろう。だからこそ私たちにしかできないことだ。
The only one's capable. Everyone
決ま
nods.
ったな。私たちはここに残る。最後まで守り抜くぞ。
一つ約束していただけますか？
なんだ？
私たちがアークへたどり着いた時、すべての苦難が報われたと思えるようにしてください。どのような形でも構いません。
ああ、最善を尽くそう。いや、約束する。
That one kind of hurts. Knowing how things turn out.
使っても使い切れない金を持ち、私たちの伝記を出版して映画とゲームも作らせよう。君の名前の宗教を始めよう。
Oh.
あらあら。
Ooh. Ara ara.
政治の世界で華々しいデビューを果たそう。エリシオン、ミシリス、テトラに肩を並べるスノー社も立ち上げよう。
Call it snow.
剣の道場も建てよう。
Kendo school?
なんだいそれは。
It's going off the rails here.
メカゴリラ動物園も建てるぞ。
What the fuck? She's gonna kick your ass, dude.
それから両脇に美女を抱えて酒を飲んでやる。
Oh, she's definitely gonna kick your ass.
それから 勝利の女神として称えられよ。私たちの地上最後の戦いだ。最も辛く、最も長い作戦になるだろう。全員しっかりと休んでおいてくれ。
指揮官、お姉ちゃん、部隊のみんなで行きたいところがあるんですけど。
Where to?
皆さんお時間はありますか？
祈るな。お前の神は私が倒す。
幸せの味に
全て倒す。一つ残らず。
片付けたら？
ほら、うまくいくって言っただろ。
Oh, the goat. Holy shit. It's a call from an unknown number. Oswald has entrusted the Ark's sealing operation to a reliable subordinate. It is a procedural task that follows a manual. After all, authorization can be granted from anywhere. However, receiving a call from an unknown number at a time like this means something has suddenly changed. Perhaps the originally assigned contact cannot be reached. Oswald presses the button and answers.
私です。
おじさん、
Frisia!
おじさんはいつ来るの？
この番号は誰に教えてもらったのですか？
Come on, man. You need to be warmer to her. Stop being so cold.
あの時書類を渡した兵士のおじさん、電話も貸してもらったの。
Come on, man.
おじさん、いつ戻ってくるの
？2回目で行く約束だったでしょう。なぜ残っているのですか？
おじさんと話せなくなっちゃうでしょ。どうしてこっちにいなくなっちゃったの？
大事な仕事ができたからです。
Oh, is this when he goes up to meet with, Cinderella and them?
そうだったんだ。おじさん、私3回目でアークに行くから。ずっとここにいたら兵士のおじさんたちにも迷惑かけちゃうし。だから次で行くね。
しっかり考えたようですね。
だから
Oh.
お別れの挨拶がしたかったの。
Please tell me this isn't the last time they actually see each other or talk to each other.
あ、違う。お別れじゃないよ。
That's one. There we go.
またね
Better
の
wording.
挨拶。
I sincerely hope, like, he actually gets to act as, like, a guardian and, like, father figure to her after all this.
先に行って待ってるから絶対来てね。ね。
フリージャー、私は。
じゃあ切るね。またね。
God, I'm so nervous. Oswald calls back the number.
どうぞ。私への連絡方法を教えるなど、どのような意図があってのことですか？
申し訳ございません。急な任務で離れられていることは承知しておりましたが、
正当な理由が必要だと言っています。
Come on, Oswald.
この連絡先は個人のものではありません。中央政府の公務に要するものです。民間人に流出させることは。
重々承知しております。ですが、あの子が一日中特務室長のいらっしゃった場所に座り込んでおりまして、来るまで待つと言ってその場を離れようとしないものですから。
それは私の連絡先を。
お言葉ですが、特務室長、まだ子供ではありませんか。あんな小さい子が今にも泣き出しそうな顔をしておりました。
poor girl.
それをこらえて言うんですよ。おじさんはどこですか、一回だけでいいから電話させてくださいなんて。あんなものを見たら他にどうしようも。大変申し訳ございませんでした。全ては私の一存です。いかなる処分も。
わかりました。今後は十分注意してください。いきさつは理解できました。あなたの心情も含めて。
恐れ入ります。
一つ頼み事を聞いていただけますか。
はい、何でもお申し付けください。
第3次封鎖の際、あの子が必ずエレベーターに乗るようにしてください。直接誘導する必要はありません。乗っていることだけ確認していただければ結構です。乗らないようなら私の名前を使ってください。何を言っても構いません。
了解しました。必ず。
はい、よろしくお願いします。
こちらこそ失礼いたします。
Oswald obviously ends up in the Ark. So I wonder when he eventually does get down there, like, does he like reunite with her? Like, he signed the papers to be her guardian and that type of stuff, but he said like they wouldn't be living together or anything like that. She would have her own home and whatever, but like, I wonder if he ends up changing his mind. I wonder if he does like end up, like, I don't know. I know he makes it down to the Ark because of like old documents and stuff we've seen like through like in the Ark and stuff like that. Stuff he's written in the past. So I wonder what became of him and Frisia's like situation.
本当に何を考えているのか。
Oswald studies the report displayed on his phone screen.
ヘレティック・アナキオールは脱走。
Okay, so this is when he's going up to Cinderella and them.
そしてレッドシューズが死亡。それ以降アナキオールは何の動きも見せていない。何らかの意図が。しかしヘレティックの意図とは。
Damn, dude, this event is packed full of like lore, like bits.
シンデレラはエイブが心血を注いだ傑作。おそらく単なる性能の話にとどまらない。それにアンチェインド、ナノマシンを破壊すると言っていたか。
See, he's super fucking smart, so I know he knows like something's going on with it. Obviously, we see it in like the Old Tales event and whatnot, but Oswald makes a call.
私です。第2世代を全員集合させてアナキオールを追撃します。備えておいてください。間違いなく私たちの知らない何かがあります。例の旧 VTC 研究室の方は。わかりました。引き続きお願いします。最悪の場合、人類を裏切った者がいるかもしれません。はい、よろしくお願いします。
Oswald hangs up.
行くとしましょうか。
Oh, we gotta buy more of the white flowers. White flowers. Only white flowers and nothing else. A field of white blossoms radiates under the sunlight. The wind carries the petals away. Another gust of wind blows. Lily Weiss, unaware of a petal brushing her cheek, continues to gaze at the white surface.
絶景だな。近くにこんな場所があったのか。
Oh, this is where Snow White led them. Okay.
ずっと前に見つけました。まだ残ってるか心配してたんですけど、あってよかったです。
Petal floats down and lands on Dorothy's palm.
リリー・バイス。
私の名前、この花から取ったんだって。
花言葉は純粋な愛と献身。
お姉ちゃんにぴったりですよね。
見事なものだ。一人で見るにはもったいない。
その通りですね。こんな景色は本当に久しぶりです。
スノーホワイト、考えたらみんなで一緒にこういう景色を見に来たことってなかったなって思ったんです。最近は特にずっと。だからみんなで見たかったんです。
That's really nice.
最後の戦いを控えてということか？
そういうわけじゃありません。最後の戦いなんて言い方じゃ不吉ですよ。もうすぐ寒くなったら花がみんな枯れてしまうんです。一番綺麗な時を目に焼き付けておきたかったので、みんなで。
Lily Weiss walks forward. Snow White's gaze follows her, lost in thought. Lily Weiss starts to disappear into the distance, farther and farther still. Snow White feels like bursting into tears, but she does not cry. She swallows the lump in her throat and strains to suppress the sting in her nostrils.
本当に綺麗。夢の中にいるみたい。
Oh god, this fucking hurts, dude. Lily Weiss turns back to look at everyone. Her face, slightly flushed with excitement, bears a bright smile. A strong wind blows. White petals burst into the air and scatter everywhere. The ground and even the sky radiate a brilliant white glow. Lily Weiss collapses, sinking beneath the field of flowers. Snow White feels her heart plummet.
転んじゃった。
Lily Weiss rises. White petals cover her entire body. To Snow White, it's as if she's wearing a bridal veil. The wind blows again. The petals whirl and dance around Lily Weiss. Her eyes widen. And she dances with the petals, a duet of two Lily Weisses. Oh, she's so cute. Fuck, dude, I feel like crying. In the dreamlike scene, Lily Weiss laughs like a child. Snow White sees her and bursts into laughter. Oh god, this is like the calm before the storm.
スノーホワイト、みんな。リリスお姉ちゃん、すごく綺麗です。ここ本当に素敵。
Oh no.
リリスお姉ちゃん。スノーホワイト。
So much good art. Fuck, man.
スノーホワイト、ありがとう。
Snow White forces a smile and waves at Lillyweiss. I know, like, Lillyweiss told Dorothy about her condition and how much time she has left and all that. But I feel like even though she hasn't told, like, you know, Rapunzel, Scarlet, or Snow White, I feel like they know. Especially with what's been happening with her recently. She doesn't shed a single tear. She doesn't even blink. She only tries to capture this fairy tale dream with her eyes for as long as she can, to imprint it into her mind. Snow White gazes at Lillyweiss, and Lillyweiss the flower, unable to look away. What a beautiful white flower. The most beautiful white flower in the world that will soon wither. Heavy silence looms over the plaza, filled with mass-produced Nikkes. Everyone is staring at the papers in their hands. They outline the final phase of Operation Art Guardian. Numerous written warnings fill the margins. The ceiling will end at Phase 3. The Goddess Squad will remain on the surface to protect the latecomers returning to the Ark at a later date. Any mass-produced Nikkes who wish to join the operation may do so voluntarily. The papers detail the numerous risks each volunteer might face. At the bottom of the paper is a signature line. Joining is a suicide mission, and it's nearly guaranteed they would lose their lives. As mass-produced Nikkes, they are fully aware of this truth and therefore remain silent. In the profound silence, the sound of a pen signing resonates loudly. Loud enough for nearly every Nikke gathered in the plaza to hear. One mass-produced Nikke rises from her seat. Is it Pine? Of course it is. What a fucking hero. The squad leader, caught off guard, gives a nod. Pine walks forward, sets the document down, and turns back. The crowd of Nikkes look at her. Suicide mission. Yeah, it's basically a suicide mission. Pine heads back to her dorm. Soon, the sound of signatures being written fills the plaza.
Yosh, 第3次封鎖が始まった。早速だが、いい知らせと悪い知らせがある。どちらから聞きたい？
悪い知らせからお願いします。
軌道エレベーターに集結していた精鋭ラプチャーの大多数がこちらへ向かっているらしい。
Oh, boy.
これで最後だと感づかれたのかどうかは知らないが、とどめを刺そうという気だろう。
それは最悪の知らせですね。それでいい知らせの方は？
今朝は快便だった。
My man. God damn it.
はい、そうですか。よかったですね。
God, dude, Lillyweiss and the Commander are just so fucking good together. Like, they resonate so well off each other. Oh, nice! They changed into the new gear that Snow White gave them.
はい、戦力の向上になりますね。
うん、よく似合ってる。性能を大幅に上げられました。防御力には特に重点を置いています。
そうなのか？それにしては軽い気がするが、具体的には？
細かい数値は出ませんけど、2倍以上になったはずです。
ほう。
ほほう。
2倍撃たれても良いということだな。
まず撃たれないようにしてください。
ドロシーとお姉ちゃんの装備はもう少し時間がかかりそうです。ごめんなさい。
気にしないでください。今のままでも不足はありませんので。
そこは私も。
私の分は当然ないんだろうな。
はい。
生身の人間は辛いな、まったく。さあ、準備を始めろ。量産型ニケたちも全員が志願してくれたそうだ。一人残らずな。
Heroes, each and every one of them.
頼もしいことだ。戦うのは私たちだけじゃない。だからかっこいいところを見せつけてやれ。
もちろんです。
よし、参ろう。
皆さん行きましょう。
みんな死なないでください。
当然です。
ゴッテス部隊レディ、エンカウンター。
エンカウンター。
みんな肩の力を抜いて始めるわよ。
まだまだだ。行くぞ。
幸せの味。
すべて倒す。一つ残らず。状況終了。まだ先は長い。
さあ行くわよ。リロードするから。
So much has happened in part 2 so far, but it's like only halfway over. Still have 6 more stages left. Well, this is stage 7, so we're a little over halfway.
状況終了。まだ先は長い。
Uh-oh. A thunderous roar erupts as something thrusts up. The Tyrant-class Raptor, Ultra, shoots into the air. Oh god, Ultra. Its abdomen caves in, and fluids scatter as it moves through the air. After briefly tracing an arc through the air, Ultra crashes to the ground and crumples with a sickening sound. Let me guess, how is Lily Weiss is doing? Even amid a massive battlefield filled with raptors, this sight can be seen and heard from everywhere. Yep. Lily Weiss dusts off her hands and admires her handiwork.
無理しすぎじゃないか。
見せつけないといけませんから。ゴッデスのリリーバイスはここだって。
ラプチャーどもには関係ないだろ。指揮なんてものを持つだけの知能がないからな。
味方の方に見せるためです。
そうだな。素晴らしいショーマンシップだ。
Lily Weiss wipes the lukewarm liquid flowing from somewhere on her face. There's no need for her to check. She already knows what it is.
お願い。もう少しだけ耐えて。
リリス。
どうかしました？そんなにカッコつけて私を呼ぶなんて。
この作戦が終わったらどこかへ遊びに行こ
う。ちょっと私を死なせる気ですか？戦闘中にそんな話。
お決まりの展開は破るためにあるんだ。
まあいいですけど、どこにします？
そうだな。海はどうだ？
いいですね。そうしましょう。
グレン。
They deserve to be happy together.
言うまでもない。こうも体が軽いとは。今の私ならリリスを超える。
もう5回以上攻撃を受けているようだが。
数字に弱いのか？ 2 回と半分だ。
Half?
防御力が2倍になっているのだからな。
数え方がおかしいだろ。
量産型ヘレティックとやらはまだ姿を見せぬのか？
まだだ。だがもうすぐ来る。
こちらでまとめて相手してやろう。リリー・バイスとドロシーには手出し無用と伝えておけ。
わかった。 そちらは君一人に全て任せる。新手の出現だ。ミサイル搭載型か。狙いは量産型部隊だろうな。
Oh, hell no.
一匹残らず切り倒してくれる。
不要だ。ラプンツェルがいる。
Shower of missiles trace an arc as they rain down upon the field. Multiple bombardment-type raptors shell the mass-produced Nikke's lines. Rapunzel steps forward. With a prayer-like chant, she raises her staff.
全てを守る盾を。
Golden veil descends. Missiles rain down and explode against the golden veil.
こんなことまでできるのですね。
使いこなせているようだな。
この程度ではありません。この力があれば今度こそ。
よし、目指すは犠牲者ゼロだ。
はい。
Golden glow surges from Rapunzel's staff. It skims through the ranks of raptors, triggering a series of explosions.
見ましたか？攻撃の出力も大幅に上がっています。
スノーホワイトめ、とんでもないものを仕上げてきた。
私の分を先にするよう頼んでおけばよかったですね。
I thought you said you didn't need one.
だったら普段からもう少し仲良くしておけ。
仲の良さで優先順位を決めたわけではないことくらいわかります。スノーホワイトはもう動いています。ちゃんとできるよね。自分で言い出したことです。必ず手伝わなくても大丈夫かな。任せておきましょう。彼女ならできます。
ああ、今はそちらを気にしている場合じゃない。ストームブリンガーと多数の飛行型が確認された。量産型ヘレティックも5体いる。
Oh, here they are.
後ろで様子を伺っていた奴らも動き出した。勝負を仕掛けてくる気のようだ。
数では圧倒されていますね。
だからこそ一発逆転を決めるしかない。
スノーホワイトが遅れないことを祈りましょう。
そのスノーホワイトはどこへ行ったのだ？最初からおらぬことは知っていたが、どこかで油を売っているのではあるまいな。最近の若い者はだらしがない。
作戦会議を聞いていなかったようですね。
何か私より弱き者の話など聞かぬのでな。
スノーホワイトはですね。
かっぱらいに行ったんだ。
Steal something?
かっぱらう？何をだ？
空飛ぶ船を。
What?
何
？Huh? The hum of a massive engine comes rolling in, and Scarlet looks up towards the sky. Oh shit, they got the wings of victory back. Oh, hell yeah. They got their mobile base back. Fuck yeah, dude. The main cannon of the Wings of Victory fires. A colossal beam floods the field, leaving nothing in its wake. It resembles the act of erasing a canvas covered in scribbled pencil lines. The beam slices across the battlefield. Lily White looks up. She wishes that time would stop in this moment. Oh shit. cutie.
こんなデカブツよく盗み出せたな。
That's what I want to know.
銃があるのだ。たやすいことだろ。
Oh, shit.
あれ、指揮官が話をつけておいてくださってたんじゃないんですか？
所有権は VTC と中央政府が5割ずつのはずだ。私そのせいでアークに回収すると言われた時も何もできなかったんだ。
Huh.
普通にブリッジまで通してもらいましたけど。
They just let me walk into it.
話のわかるやつがいたということだな。持つべきものはやはり味方だ。
一人で動かせるものなのですか？
知らなかったか？スノーホワイトは設計に大きく関わっているからな。
Really?
そうだったのですか？
ああ、一人で操縦するぐらいわけもないだろう。
いえ、量産型の皆さんに協力してもらっているんです。
Oh, okay.
さすがに一人で動かせるものじゃないですよ。
ほう、そうだったのか。
分け知り顔の割に先ほどから何もあっていないような。
乗っている者は何名いる？
私も入れて20人ぐらいです。
よし、ならノルマは一人当たり100機だ。
はい、頑張ります。
As the wings of victory joins the battle, the tide begins to change. High-altitude aerial strikes rain down upon the battlefield, sending great swaths of raptors flying. Lady Weiss is finally able to catch her breath. Her hands shake, her vision blurs.
早い。思ったより。
No.
リリス、戻れ。
まだです。もう少し行けます。
今を逃せば休めないぞ。スノーホワイトが作った時間だ。早く来い。
わかりました。じゃあ、ちょっとだけ。
Lady Weiss stands beside the commander.
相変わらず、外での指揮がお好きですね。たまには、司令塔や管制室を使ったらどうです？
性に合わん。面白くもないしな。
それはそうですね。
ほら、吹け。
Commander hands her a towel. Lady Weiss takes it and wipes her face. Thick globules of blood stick to the towel.
少し休め。水は？
いいえ、大丈夫です。
My girl.
そういう指揮官こそ、脇腹に穴が開いたままなのに平気な顔で。指揮官、顔色どうしたんですか？それにすごい汗。
昨日ちょっと飲みすぎたせいだな。
作戦前には飲まないでしょ。
気分を変えたい時もある。
治療終わってないんですね。
いや、もう治った。
Liar.
指揮官、死にますよ。私と一緒に死ぬ気ですか？
それも悪くないな。
あの子たちには指揮官が必要です。
いや、そんなことはないさ。よく見ろ、リリス。あいつらはもう私たちがいなくても大丈夫だ。
Lady Weiss looks across the battlefield. Each of them is valiantly holding their position.
どうだ？立派だろ？私たちで育てたんだ。
私からしたらみんなまだ子供です。
傲慢だな。
指揮官、治療を受けてください。
平気だ。死にはしない。
死にます。
Commander retches.
指揮官、
耳元で大声を出すな。内臓がびっくりしただろ。
指揮官は生きなければならない方です。 治療を受けてください。
ああ、この戦いが終わったらな。
いいえ、今すぐ。
お前には言われたくない。戦場に未練タラタラで無理して戦い続けてるくせにどの口が言うんだ。私は死なない。生きて君たちとアークへ凱旋する。そうして素晴らしい余生を過ごすんだ。みんなで一緒にな。
はい、必ず。約束です。
ああ、約束だ。
Lily straightens her clothes, pulls on her gloves, and fixes her hair.
行ってきます。
頑張ってこい。
Lily runs, and the commander watches her dazedly.
スノーホワイト、ストームブリンガーの大軍が向かっています。20機以上交代してください。
Holy shit, 20 Stormbringers? Dude, that's a fucking lot. The hull shudders violently. A swarm of Stormbringers surrounds Wings of Victory.
卑劣なラプチャーどもめ、1対1で来い。
スノーホワイト、交代を。下がってください。
逃げ。このままストームブリンガーを引きつけて戦場から離脱します。
Damn, look at you.
何を言っているのです。
でもストームブリンガーを戦場から引き剥がさないとこちらが一方的に不利になります。私たちで一掃します。
Ads in 1 minute.
差し違える気か。無茶な真似はよせ。
私が行く。待ってて。
Oh god.
来ないでください。必ず戻ります。心配しないでください。絶対に戻りますから。
Snow White shouts into the bridge's communication device.
全速前進。皆さんごめんなさい。私と一緒に命を懸けてください。
Flames erupt from the engines of the Wings of Victory. The aircraft opens fire on the Stormbringer swarm and begins to pull away from the defense line. Then it vanishes beyond the horizon.
スノーホワイト。
Ads in 2 seconds. I will pause all cutscenes while ads are going on. And we will resume after the ad break.
幸せの味。
全て倒す。一つ残らず。
Boop, boop, dude. They always say like, like they do a countdown, but then it takes like fucking 5 minutes for the damn ads to like actually start. Oh man. Dude, there's only a couple missions left. Like, and obviously things are gonna go fucking terrible, right? Because like, Lily Waste is gonna go. I don't. I know it happens, but I don't want it to happen. Oh man. Shit, dude. I'm not ready. I'm not ready. It's a canon event. I know. She just deserved so much better in life. I really wish there was like an alternate universe where like the commander and Lilywise could just live happily ever after together. God. Unfortunately, reality is a cruel mistress and waits for no one. And does not care what you think. This sucks, man. This really sucks. Especially like knowing like what all has happened in like the current events and whatnot, especially with like the 3rd anniversary event. Like, fuck, dude. Fuck the Rapture Queen. I mean, the Rapture Queen is very interesting to me. I kind of like her in a way, but the whole thing with Lily Weiss is that's fucking dirty, man. That's a dirty move. That's not fucking cool. Very not cool. Ay, ay, ay. 1 minute 10 seconds. Let's see. Ba-dum, 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 bum. God. I think this outfit looks so fucking good on Alice. I know Alice already had like an outfit before, but like, oh man, this is such a good outfit. The whole jar things, you think they knew what they were doing with like that burst animation with the jar? They had to have known, right? There's no way, like, yeah, they had to have known. Like, so that's a very interesting burst animation to give her. All right, ads are over. Let's continue. Gunfire rings out. Snow White opens her eyes. Amid the gunfire, something sizzles. Snow White pushes herself up. Her body feels heavy, as if something is weighing her down. She pulls herself up with effort. What covered her body falls to the ground. They are Nikke's, battered to a wreck. Their backs are a complete mess. There's no doubt that they died while shielding her. Snow White turns her head. The Wings of Victory, once the pride of the Goddess Squad and ruler of the skies, has crashed. It's nothing more than a flaming pile of wreckage. So I wonder what that means for nowadays, because didn't Sora and her gang end up finding the Wings of Victory? It's probably a fucking mess, though. They never followed up on that, by the way. That's something they could definitely follow up with. Put yourself together, Snow! She turns her head again. The mass-produced Nikkes are firing straight ahead. The raptors are swarming in. Come on, Snow, you have to help them! Shells fall to the ground. One mass-produced Nikke looks at Snow White while taking aim. She gives a wry smile and nods, right as a raptor's beam cannon decapitates her. Jesus. Everyone collapses soon after. Snow White watches the raptors as they close in. She raises her weapon with shaking hands. The muzzle wavers. Every round goes wide. Her comrades have fallen. The Wings of Victory lies in ruins, her own bodies in tatters. The field is so densely packed with raptors, they blot out everything else. You are not fine, girl. Uh-oh. Well, apparently Commander gave in to his wounds too. dude.
大丈夫だから安心し
Huh? Snow White shoots the communication device and destroys it. Girl, what are you doing? She looks at the oncoming raptors.
私がやるしかない
Oh, my lord.
私はゴッテスなんだやるしかないでも怖くてたまらないどうすればいい
Jesus.
私に何ができる
Dude, this poor fucking girl.
怖いよお姉ちゃんレッドフード助けて私はここやっぱり来ないでくださいお姉ちゃんここは私に任せて逃げ出したいここからでも逃げるわけにはいかないみんなが戦ってるリリスお姉ちゃんが戦ってる私がやるんだ自分が私が一人でできるよねゴッテスの一員でしょたとえ自分を捨ててでも私がやるしかない
You got this, Snow.
お客さんがたくさんいます
Yeah, things are going to shit. God, what the fuck happened to the commander? You just like collapse from his freaking wound? Could you not stand it anymore?
クリア次残弾確認
幸せの味にしちゃいます
状況終了まだ先は長い
Mind switch. It is said that a Nikke's mind breaks under extreme stress. In reality, it is Nymph reorganizing the brain's data and emotions to escape an extreme situation. It analyzes the influx of inputs and rearranges them solely to escape the current situation. Holy fuck, so this is when she experienced her first mind switch. I thought it was when Lillywhite passed, but I guess it was this moment that she experienced it. It discards what is deemed useless and preserves what is needed, amplifying it. This process results in garbled data, leaving most in a state akin to madness. However, in rare cases, a rearranged data miraculously clicks into place. Snow White is one of those rare few Nikkes. Holy shit. The data in her head reassembles. Dude, this seems fucking terrible to go through, dude. I wonder if she forgot about Redhead at this point. Information on how to kill raptors. Something she requires now. This information is retained and amplified. Information on combat techniques. Also essential at this moment. She keeps it and amplifies it. Information on weapons fabrication and modification. Useful for improvisation and future fights. She preserves it. Fear and hesitation. They won't do her any good now. She discards them. Information on Dorothy, Rapunzel, Scarlet, and the mass-produced Nikkes. Not helpful now, but could be important for future battles. She keeps it. The memories she has shared with them, however, will not be needed. She discards them. Holy fuck. Information on the commander. This moment requires her to act independently. Orders are unnecessary. She discards it. Information on Red Hood. Yep, I guess this is when she forgets about Red Hood. A deceased person. Such information is of no help in the current situation. She discards it. Information on Lillywhite. She will soon perish. Such information is of no help in the current situation. She discards it. Jesus. Snow White's mind races as she sorts through these decisions at lightning speed. Her life's goal, a happy future with everyone. Such information is of no help in the current situation. She discards it. Redefining life's goal. Protect humanity, defend the Ark. Nymph searches for methods to achieve this. Her life's goal has been successfully redefined. Live and kill the Raptors. Alas, the new Snow White is born. Wow.
前方ラプチャー54機を確認。エンカウンター。
Snow White's weapons breathe fire. Every shot targets the Raptor's cores with terrifying precision. The instant her ammo runs low, she reloads and begins firing again. The Raptor's strike pierces her left arm. Doesn't matter. She continues to fire without issues. Something pulls at her legs and she drops to her knees. Doesn't matter. She continues to fire without issues. Even as the Raptor's assault intensifies, it doesn't matter. She can easily bring them down with the rounds she has. Her gun and the hand gripping it are struck. Both her arms and legs are damaged. She spots the body of a mass-produced Nikke lying ahead. She rips off the hand parts and forces them onto herself. She draws another gun and fires. She keeps fighting. At the crash site of the Wings of Victory, the gunfire continues unabated. A battered, mass-produced heretic kneels and looks up at Snow White. Snow White looks at her face. Holy shit, girl. Damn, yeah. I thought her first mind switch happened when Lily Weiss died. I guess not. Red eyes. Face she recognizes from somewhere. No hesitation, unlike before. The mass-produced heretic's head shatters. Her body follows suit, crumbling and vanishing.
状況終了。
The Raptors have been wiped out. Snow White checks her own body. It's a wreck. Not a single part is intact. She looks at the mass-produced Nikkes lying on the ground.
取ってつければ動かせるか。
Damn.
気が進まないな。
She stares at the scattered fragments of the Raptors before her and drags her uncooperative body toward them.
互換性を心配する場合ではないか。
She rips off the Raptor's parts. She looks back. The massive transport ship is engulfed in flames.
使えそうなものが残っていればいいが。
Snow White takes the Raptor's fragments and walks toward the crashed Wings of Victory. Dorothy halts with Lily Weiss on her back. Uh-oh. The commander is missing from where he was supposed to be standing. Dorothy looks down. Fuck, man. Commander has collapsed. Dorothy sets Lily Weiss down and approaches him. He's alive, but it seems like he could die at any moment.
あ、なんだ。どうかしたか。
リリスの状態がよくありません。
Everything's going to shit, Commander.
見ていていただけますか。
あ、そうか。わかった。任せておけ。誰にも見られていないな。
ええ。誰も見ていません。
そうか。よかった。士気が落ちたら問題だからな。早く前線に戻れ。勝利は目の前だ。
あとはお願いします。
ああ、心配するな。
God, you can hear it.
リリス。
Fuck, dude.
また後ほど。
Fuck. Dorothy heads back to the battlefield.
リリス、
はい。
もういいだろ
私にはまだやるべきことがありますから。
Needlewife staggers to her feet. She looks up at the sky. Two mass-produced heretics are staring down at her.
う。君と決着をつけに来たようだな。
Needlewife steadies herself.
相手してあげる。
Fuck, dude. No, everything's going to shit.
クイーン。
Ah.
残弾確認。問題ない。
God damn it,
ちょ
man.
っと待ってね。
うん。
幸せの味よ。そうですよね。
ほら、
Oh
うまく
shit.
いくって言っ
Next
ただ
one's the
ろ。
last one. Holy fuck. For part 2. Scarlet Slash strikes the torso of a mass-produced heretic, but is abruptly halted mid-strike. She rips the blade free and lashes out wildly. The heretic takes every strike in stride and proceeds to fire a beam. Scarlet barely manages to avoid it, her heart in her throat. The heretics walk toward her, slow and steady. The sight ignites her fury.
すまん。苦労する気か。
Scarlet, filled with desperation, charges in. The heretic blocks the sword with an arm, then unleashes a beam. Scarlet tumbles across the ground. She coughs up blood and uses her sword to push herself up.
まだ。まだだ。私の剣は天地万物を切る剣。貴様ごときに破れたりはしない。
She leaps and brings her blade down. Seeing her sword caught in the heretic's hands, Scarlet feels a wave of despair.
なぜだ。
Another beam shoots out, sending her flying backward once again.
なぜ切れぬ。どうして。
Scarlet's mind races as she drifts in and out of consciousness.
なぜ切れない。私はなぜ切ろうとしている。
Fuck.
強くなるためだ。なぜ強くなろうとしている。ああ、そうだ。姉さんのためだ。姉さんの願いを叶えるためだ。
レン、強くなりなさい。誰にも振り回されないように。
姉さんは強かった。なぜあれほど強くなれたのだろう。
Scarlet lifts her head. The mass-produced heretic has disappeared from her view. Instead, she sees red petals drifting across the field. Ooh, this is some good art. Whether it is real or hallucination is of little importance. She gazes at the petals as they drift carelessly in the wind.
なんと自由で思いのままに。ああ、 まるで姉さんのようだ。腰の落ち着いた、常に気ままで余裕のある姿。私にはそれがとても強く美しく見えた。そうなりたいと願った。
More art. Damn, they've had a lot of good like art, like images or whatever this event.
ならばそうあればよい。
Scarlet steadies her breathing. She clears her mind. The data in her head resets, and she experiences a slight mind switch. However, in Scarlet's case,
はあ、戦場というものはこのような景色だったのかい。
holy shit. You can hear the slight change in her tone of voice, whatever, between the Scarlet of old and the current one.
それに剣がこれほどまでに軽いものとは知らなかったね。
Damn. For Scarlet, this mind switch is akin to transcendence.
さあ続きといこう。
The heretic fires a beam. Scarlet dodges it effortlessly with a slight twist.
大きな一撃はすべてかわし、
The heretic closes in, pressing for a melee attack.
小さな絡め手は受け流す。
Scarlet deflects her opponent's incoming fists with the back of her blade, causing the latter to stagger. Then, gripping, fleetly fading in reverse, she drives it into the core of the heretic.
力任せにせずとも正確に急所を狙えば。
Just like Lilyweiss told her. She extracts the blade, then lowers her stance. With one clean cut, the mass-produced heretic's head tumbles across the ground.
決して破れることはない。
Dozens of slashes carve the heretic into pieces, who then fall lifelessly to the ground. The sword slides into the scabbard.
これほど簡単なことに今まで気づかなかったとは。姉さんに感謝しなければならないね。リリスにも。
グレン、
ああ、ドロシーかい？
あなたなのですか？それにこれは一人で。
そうだね。
思考転換を起こしたようですね。
そのようだ。燃え上がっていた心が今は跡形もなく穏やかだよ。
記憶は全て残っているのですか？
ああ、何もかも覚えているよ。君と幾度となくいがみ合ったこともしっかりと思い出せる。落ち着かぬかい？私は何も変わっていないつもりだが、君にはそうでないようだ。それにはいずれ慣れてもらうとして、ひとまず今はこの場を片付けるとしよう。
ええ、そうですね。よろしくお願いします。グレン。
なんだい、今さら。
Oh, girl. Lilyweiss, bent at the waist, catches her breath. She crushes something writhing beneath her foot, then gazes at the mass-produced heretics scattered across the ground. Fuck, this is it, isn't it? Blood spills from her eyes. She attempts to wipe it away, but it keeps flowing. Lilyweiss senses the end is near.
そんな状態で2体一人で仕留めるとは。さすが君は 本当にもういいんだ。もう休んでくれ。
まだやるべきことがありますから。
頼む。もういい。
The commander loses consciousness.
指揮官。
Lily Weiss hoists him onto her back. His dog tag falls to the ground. Lily Weiss struggles even to bend down and retrieve it. She leaves it behind and sprints towards the entrance of the Ark. Her whole body screams in protest, but she does not stop. Lily Weiss looks around. She sees the infirmary. She starts towards it, then stops. Most have already entered the Ark. Only a few remain outside. The commander's life is in danger, but this place cannot treat him since it's a facility for Nikke's. He may be able to buy some time, but that's all. The commander will eventually die. Lily Weiss looks at the commander's face. Tears threaten to burst forth, but she holds them back. She quickens her pace, heading straight for the entrance. In the midst of the crowd, a soldier recognizes her and makes his way over.
リリー・バイス少佐、ご無事で何よりです。
お疲れ様です。悪いけど VIP 用のルートに案内してください。アーク行きの。
そのようなものなど存在し。
The soldier sees the commander on Lily Weiss's back. His face has turned a pallid hue, and sweat pours down. The soldier understands at once.
案内します。こちらへ。人目につくと騒ぎになります。目立たないようについてきてください。
助かります。
Seeing the masses crowding into the giant elevator, Lily Weiss feels an onerous sense of remorse. She follows the soldier to a smaller elevator meant for 10 people. 3 are already inside, their eyes widen when they see her arrive. Ignoring the stares, Lily Weiss gently lays the commander down. She looks at his face for a long while.
少佐。
出発は10人揃ってから。
いえ、すぐに動きます。
わかりました。この人をお願いします。責任を持って救命に当たってください。お願いできますね。
了解いたしました。
あなたに託します。
Lily Weiss steps back. The soldier takes his place next to the commander, as the elevator doors slide shut. Oh, girl.
さよなら。
No. Lily Weiss deserves so much better. God. Shift up. Why do you like to cause us so much pain?
ほら、うまくいくって言っただろ。
The elevator doors open. The commander stands before her, sweat pouring down. Soldier holds him steady from behind.
本当に困った人。
これは何の真似だ。
アークへ行ってください。生き延びてください。指揮官。
赤を言え。どの面下げて生きていけと言うんだ。リリス、どうして。
ここにいたら確実に死にます。分かってるでしょ。
それがどうした。死ぬことなんか怖くもない。私は 私は君たちとここで死ぬんだ。
道連れにする気ですか？あの子たちのことをアークへ行ってください。あの子たちがアークへ行けるように責任を持って。指揮官しかいません。あの子たちを救える人は他には誰も。責任を取ってください、指揮官。
君たちを置いていけるか。
アンダーソン。
There it is. There it is. Even though everyone and their mother knew it, there's the confirmation.
分かってるはずでしょ。あの子たちが地上に捨てられること。お願いです。あの子たちを必ず救ってあげて。
Anderson begins to waver. The soldier grabs him from behind again and locks him in place. His eyes meet Lily-Weiss's, and she gives a nod. The elevator doors start to close.
離せ。おい、離せ。
Maybe in a better timeline, they actually get to be together and be happy.
リリス、リリス、私は別れの言葉だって何も。
The elevator doors close, leaving only a thin slit. And Anderson peers through the narrow gap at a white flower that appears on the verge of wilting.
リリス、愛している。
Oh, she heard it.
私も
Oh.
愛しています、アンダーソン。
Oh my god, dude. No, this is too cruel. The elevator doors close, and it begins to descend. Lilith stands frozen, tears streaming down her face. She walks on, passing by the entrance to the Ark, and heads for a vantage point overlooking the battlefield. Through her clouded vision, she vaguely makes out the figures of her cherished subordinates, comrades, and friends. On the battlefield, she sees them. A young lady moving with unparalleled grace, a compassionate saint wreathed in gold, a swordswoman whose movement flow like water, and a speck of spotless pure white.
残る敵は量産型ヘレティックが1機か。誰だい？
増援ですか？こんなタイミングで一体どこから？まさか
スノーホワイトだ。
はい。
おお、しばらく見ないと思ったらずいぶん大きくなったようだね。
その体は一体。
ラプチャーのパーツをその場で取り付けた。
思考転換を起こしたのですか？
そうだ。
記憶は？
ドロシー、グレン、ラプンツェル。話は後だ。行くぞ。
Snow White breaks into a run, as Dorothy, Scarlet, and Rapunzel follow. They clash with a mass-produced heretic, and dust begins to settle. Lily Weiss, certain of victory, sits back against the wall.
大きくなったね。
Fuck, it's that. This is where it is. It was shown in the ending bit of Old Tale.
立派よ。私の妹たち。
Somewhere above, Cinderella is falling from the orbit elevator. The orbit station.
本当にかっこいい。
Her eyelids grow heavy. Even as her eyes begin to close, she strains to look at her friends a little longer. Then, with a smile, she quietly closes her eyes. White flower withers, and the goddess of victory falls asleep. 3 hours later. Oh my god, Frisia stares at the crowd ahead. The once large crowd is diminished to only a few people. She looks back. There's no one else. A soldier at the elevator entrance keeps shouting. This might be the last call. The people ahead start walking and step into the elevator. Frisia grows anxious as her distance from the person ahead of her grows. She looks back. Still no one. She fidgets with the folded paper against her chest. Keenly aware of the paper she holds, she walks with her eyes fixated on the ground. She walks slowly, very slowly. The soldier at the front keeps shouting, urging her to hurry. Frisia pretends not to hear and keeps walking slowly. Oh, Oswald. She looks back.
おじさん。
人に頼んでおいたはずですが。
Oh, fuck. At least something good is happening. Fuck.
来てくれた人のことならみんな忙しそうだったからお手伝いに行ってもらったの。
At least we get some like form of happiness, dude. Everything here fucking sucks. Hey, welcome in, Phoenix. How you doing? Happy Friday.
一人で行けるからって言って。
一人で行けますか。
Oswald, you fucking goat.
めったに会うことはできませんよ。それでもいいですか。
Well, it's not never, so that's good.
平気。
He didn't say never. Exhausted. Feeling that good, how are you? I'm hanging in there, man. Dude, this event has been fucking rough. I mean, outside of the event, it's been a decent day. I have to go to the fucking... I'm not looking forward to tomorrow, though, just because I have to go to the fucking bank when I wake up. Just because I guess, like, shortly after I got home from work, like, you got, like, a decline charge thing on my card. Like, the charge was declined, and I was notified of, like, suspicious, like, activity. And yeah, I guess someone got my card info, so now I can go to the bank tomorrow morning and get a new card. I mean, at least nothing was charged. Like the one charge that they tried to do was blocked, and now my card is like, you know, shut off. But like, it's just a pain in the ass.
では、行きましょう。アークへ。
I really hope that they. Because, I mean, obviously this is 100 years in the past, and I'm assuming both of them are long gone by now, but I hope they, like, shed more on, like, their lives in the Ark, like, during their time while they were alive. Hopefully, sort of quickly. Yeah, I mean, the message said to just go to your local branch for a new card or whatever, so I'm hoping it can just be done, you know, pretty quickly and effortlessly, so. The only thing that's, like, it's, like, a pain in the ass, in my opinion. It's like, you know, at least there's no charges that actually went through. It was just one charge they tried to do, and it was blocked. The only thing that's a pain in the ass is like every time you get a new card. Granted, I was like, my card expired this year, so I was gonna need to get a new card soonish anyways. The only thing that's like, in my opinion, a pain in the ass about getting a new card is going to all of like the freaking, you know, services you have subscriptions to or this and that and updating your payment method on everything else. It's like, oh man, what a pain in the ass. The elevator doors close. Oh. Yeah. Oh god, don't cry. I'm already on the verge of crying, dude. Don't fucking cry.
グレンなんだい棺は 作れますか？
ああ、何より綺麗で真っ白な石を使おう。
スノーホワイト、大丈夫ですか？
誰だこれは。
Yeah. Your memories of her were discarded.
覚えていないのですね。
うん、知らないな。
それならなぜ泣いているのですか？
Snow White lifts her hand to her cheek. Tears are falling.
さあ、なぜだろうな。
Despite going through a mind switch, she's still...
それでこれは誰だ？重要人物か？
勝利の女神、その人でした。
Operation Art Guardian end. Well, 1 month
どう
later.
ですか？
And this is during the Overzone event, right?
今日もいませんね。
Oh, shortly before it.
あの日から一人もなしか。人間もニケも。
ニケは時折いらっしゃいますが、人間はどなたも。もしかすると地上の人々はもう少しだけ待ってみましょう。指揮官はまだ連絡はありません。アークへ向かう姿を目撃した量産型がいるそうです。あちらへついているのでしょう。あの時の状態を考えると治療にかなりの時間がかかっているのかもしれません。
言葉を変えれば治せるものとも限らない。
No, Scarlet, don't say that.
そうかもしれません。
アークは何か言っているかい
？4ヶ月後にはアークの封鎖作業が完全に終了するそうです。その後非常用のルートで迎えに来ると。
ほう、まだ連絡が来ているのかい？
録音された音声でしたが。
ラプチャーどもが来る。
ええ。皆さん戦闘準備を。
まったくうんざりするね。
あと少しの辛抱です。
Another month
何
passes.
か知らせは？
Dorothy shakes her head.
一杯やるとするか。
ここのところ飲みすぎです。
良いではないか。喉を潤すぐらい。
量産型ヘレティックでも来たらどうするのです？
もう2ヶ月も見ておらぬではないか。
Yeah, I wonder what ever happened to like the whole mass-produced heretic thing. We never saw them in like modern times or like the other events that happened like after this. So the Raptors must have just kind of given up on that concept.
いつか仕留めたもの
Maybe.
が最後だったかもしれぬな。
全くそうは思えませんね。あなたは楽観的すぎます。
来るかもしれぬと不安を抱えすぎるよりは良いと思うがね。
そうですね。今は
そうそう。いい方に考えることも時には大事だ。
I have no idea what's going on because I haven't played Nikke. Yeah, it's probably very like confusing to like just randomly jump into. There's definitely like a lot going on. This event particularly, there's like a few events that happen like towards like the beginning of like when the Raptors invade, like the first Raptor invasion. the initial Rapture invasion, which is set 100 years in the past from the current time in Nikke, when the current story's going on. And this is another said event is taking place 100 years in the past.
ですが、油断はしないでください。
I will say, I don't know, like, if you're, like, into gacha games or anything like that. If you like, I mean, it's kind of visual novel style, right? I would definitely recommend it just for the story. Like, you don't need to spend money or anything like that. If you want something with good story, honestly, I love this game for the story, and it's one of the reasons I keep playing it. The story is fucking phenomenal with like the events they do and also like the campaign story. And something that I think is even more of a reason to like pick it up now more than ever, like before, like the 3rd anniversary just happened in November 2025, right? The issue is so many gachas have good stories and I'm already waiting on Arc Knight Enfield. That's fair. One of the things that like really was like overwhelming for like new people getting into this is like, you know, gachas have their system where like, you know, you play daily, you know, do your dailies and whatnot, you get enough resources and your power gradually grows and grows and grows the more you play, right? So like getting the amount of power and whatnot to catch up to like the current chapters in the campaign, like there's currently 42 chapters in the campaign and it's still obviously ongoing. But to get the amount of power to catch all the way up to chapter 42 is a fucking lot. So you'd have to play quite a lot just to fucking catch up. Like it would take quite some time. But something nice that they added with the 3rd anniversary is, so like campaign normally has 2 modes, normal and hard mode. But then with the 3rd anniversary, they introduced story mode, which severely reduces the power like requirements for the campaign missions. Like for example, like, God, I don't remember how high the power recommendations are in normal mode right now with like chapter 42 and whatnot. I remember it took me like 3 months to catch up on Honkai Impact 3rd story like 3 years ago. God damn. Yeah, with Nikke, it would be severely less. With story mode now, like I remember a friend sent me, I have the image up right now. A friend sent me a screenshot when they were, because they were like shot, their power wasn't exactly high enough to catch up to like the current like campaign story. They're like at like chapter 39 or some shit like that, and their power was basically at the limit on what they could do to advance further in the story. Like they're at 643,000 power. There's 42 chapters currently, and this is a screenshot he sent me for chapter 41, stage 17. The power recommendation is 10,360. Severely reduced. So basically with story mode, like to get 10,000 power, that's like maybe like a week or 2 of playing. Maybe, if that. If that, I feel like, yeah, 10,000 is easy to get to. So you could basically just go through the story like that. You can just get caught up as basically as fast as you want to. Because yeah, getting that amount of power is nothing. So I really love that they added story mode to give so many more players like access to catching up to the story and to like experience the story, especially like newer players. That is something I really freaking love. So if at some point you do want to get into it, and it is something, I think the story in this is fucking phenomenal. If it is something you ever do want to get into, I would highly recommend it, especially now more so than ever, since it is so much easier to experience the story, the campaign. It's one of my favorites. I love the story in this game. Always put it off because of the gameplay. I don't mind it so much. A lot of the times, like, I just do auto battle, unless it's like a solo raid or something, where like I'll need to take control of it. I actually do, like, when I'm actually taking control of the characters, I actually do really enjoy the gameplay of Nikke. But otherwise, a lot of stuff, like for like the dailies or that type of stuff, I can just turn auto battle on because my my girls are just so freaking strong that they can just blast away. They don't need my help. It's also why it took so long to start Uma, because the gameplay didn't interest me. Really? Is it still like not of interest to you, like the Uma gameplay?
わかった。肝に銘じておこう。ラプチャーどもが来る。数は多くない。
It's a bit too much menuing for playing on my PC. That's fair.
行きましょう。
Yeah, that's fair.
一体いつまで。
Another month
量
later.
産型の皆さんの様子は。この間、部隊長が侵食されてから。
I think the only
あまり良
thing
くあり
that
ません。
I sometimes have a problem with Uma is like if I get a new Uma, and like when I go through like their career for the first time, obviously I'm in it for the story too. The gameplay's fun, but I'm in it for the character story and all that type of stuff too. So like watching like the cutscenes, whatever, for the career stuff and whatnot, like it can take hours to do a career run for the first time for an Uma you have not done a run with yet, just because there's like all the story cutscenes and whatnot throughout the career. So it's just like, holy shit, it takes so long sometimes. That's like one of my only complaints.
そうですか。
So at the new year, I've been playing on mobile. Oh, gotcha. Gotcha, I see. I mainly play on PC, though I'll sometimes do like some of my daily stuff like on my phone when I'm at break, like at work. I'll be 100% honest, I have it on full skip all the time. That's fair, not everyone can play it, whatever way they want. I happen to love the story. Like, I love learning about the characters and their ambitions, and that's just my way of playing. I just love it. I mean, after that, if I've seen a cutscene once, I just, have it, skip through. But yeah, that's just me.
祈りを捧げてきます。
I love like story in games and characters and all that type of stuff, so I love like experiencing that like for the first time and whatnot. So I'll usually watch them, for the first time, but then just kind of skip afterwards.
何かあったらお呼びください。ラプンツェル。何か。いえ。何でもありません。お疲れ様です。はい。スノーホワイト。
どうした？
大丈夫ですか？
今のところ戦闘に支障はない。
そうではなく、あなた自身のことです。
Might watch and read when and if I get my favorite Uma. Who's your favorite?
戦闘に支障はない。
そうですか。
I always love asking that with Uma Musume and Nikke as well. Like anyone that plays Nikke, I love learning about people's favorite Nikke, and like anyone that plays Uma, I love learning about their favorite Umas. Well, Narita Brian, I don't have her. I really want her though. Granted, I want so many different freaking Umas. Narita Brian is really fucking cool though. I think, dude, I have so many favorites. There's so many that I can call my favorites, but I think my number one will always be Haru Urara. She's just so precious to me.
少し出かけるとするよ。
出かけるとはどこへ？
酒がなくなりそうだ。探してこねば。
そんなことをしている状況じゃ。
Damn, you can feel her like you can hear her just kind of giving up throughout, like, during the statement.
お気をつけて。
ああ、行ってくる。
はい。
通信開放。ただいまより記録された音声をアークに転送します。通信状態が悪い場合、音声の転送に失敗する可能性があります。
私はゴッテス部隊のリーダー代行ドロシー。リーダーだったリリー・バイス少佐の死亡によりリーダー代行を務めています。
Really wise. Rolled my account to get Christmas Ogity.
アークに
I think a lot of people are saying she's like really strong meta-wise or something. Not sure if you saw the polls I got. I don't think I did. When was that? When did you post them? I might not have seen it.
巨大地下都市アークへ移住する。地上の重要人物を保護およびガイドする。
No, ads in a minute 40. Man, fuck ads. Day she dropped, I believe. Oh, gotcha, okay. I'll have to go back and look at those. I'm curious to see who all you got.
アークガーディアン作戦は達成率 72% という数値で成功を収めました。現在地上に残っている人類は公的にはおりません。ゴッテス部隊および多数の量産型ニケがアーク入り口に建てられた臨時監視所に駐屯しており、アークが完全に閉ざされ封鎖されるまでラプチャーの襲撃から入り口を守っています。今後2ヶ月間封鎖が完了するまで警備を続ける予定です。我々は今危機に瀕しています。補給品と人員はどんどん減っており、度重なる戦闘により心身ともに極限状態です。封鎖中であるアークからの支援は望みません。
As always, when the ads start, I will pause the cutscene and I will wait to progress until the ads are over. Fuck you, ads! I wish I could just get rid of them.
私たちは最後まで
I mean, technically I can. I can just give up being an affiliate, but I'd also mean giving up like channel points and emotes. Man, fuck ads. Stupid ads.
その代わり約束してください。アークの封鎖が終わったら私たちをアークに連れて行くことを。アークで私たちを勝利の女神として扱うことを。
It's supposed to start any minute or any moment now. Did 4 10 pulls because the game gave me all the stuff they gave out. I got 5 F stars if I remember. God damn. Well, since the ads are about to roll, let me just scroll up. She came out earlier this week, I think. So I think let me see. When did she come out? It's the 5th. Let's just scroll up. Ads should be starting like any sec. Oh, there it goes. Let's see.
Whenever I need a quenching, refreshing beverage, I reach for one of these. Really evens out the cravings, if you know what I'm talking about.
5th? All right, let's look for it. Welcome in, Hebrews. Thank you for the hydrate. Hope your Friday's going well. Cutscene is currently paused because ads are going on. Let's see. Looking for phoenixes. Oh. Oh no, this is for something else. You're doing pretty good. How you doing, man? Pretty good, besides a minor banking issue because someone got my card info, so I get to... My card's all locked up, and thankfully no charges were made. They were attempted, but blocked, which is good. I just have to go get a new card tomorrow. Tired and shoveled snow for the first time in a decade. Oh, did you guys get a lot of snow? See, we had chances of snow today, but it ended up not doing anything. It ended up being a little warmer than what was forecasted, so there wasn't any snow, and like there wasn't even any rain. Where is his rolls? I can't find. Damn, can I really not find his rolls? Where are they? This is January 8th. Did I pass them? I had to have. Let's just go back to the 4th. Okay, here's this post about Honkai Star Rail. Ay. Now where is it? Oh, that's fucking cute. Oh, that's not him. Ads are just about over, and I still have not found his freaking polls. Dude, where the heck? How far up is this? Where is this? This is still... They shouldn't have been out yet, though. Where is it? Oh, I should just type in. Shit. Oh, no. Oh, God, I can't find him. Where is it? Sorry. We will get back to it in a second. I know the ads are over. I can't find him. Let's see. In general, VR. Oh god, this is so much to go through. Fuck. Okay, I'll have to look that up in a second. What's my name? I have freaking streamer mode enabled, so I can't see like the exact username to search up. Because, you know, streamer mode hides those things. I thought maybe I... Oh wait, hold on. Is this it? Oh, this is it. I was just expecting a different image. Okay, let's see. Christmas Ogiri. Meijiro Dober. Oh, and you got the Christmas Biwa Hayahide too. Another Christmas... Another Christmas Hayahide and Ogiri? Jesus Christ. Damn, those are some pretty good fucking rolls. Dude, it took me going to the freaking pity. 200 rolls. By the way, I meant to save my carrots for New Year's Haru Urara, which, you know, comes out on like, what, the 29th of January? In-game wanted me to keep playing. That's what it seems like. I didn't get it from pulling. I had to use the freaking pity thing from 200 pulls, which sucks. My carrots are decimated. But I got like multiple copies of Christmas Biwa Hayahide, so now she's at 4 stars. I did get Kawakami Princess, Silent Suzuka. God, was there someone else? Maybe? I can't remember. 200 polls on the first count? Holy shit, but since that was... You know, I just deleted all the data and start again. You know, that is fair.
人類のために戦ってきた私たちが誇りを持てるよう
That is fair.
約束してください。以上です。返答をお待ちしております。量産型を利用する計画は失敗ですね。
Holy shit, whoa, we get to see Mirror in this flashback? Whoa, so she was around during this time too, huh? She popped up not too shortly after the original Red Shoes died.
ボディも自我も完成度が低すぎます。これでは何もしない方がマシですね。
Whoa.
工程が複雑になるだけです。
Did she already like kind of revive Rose during this period? Was Rose around? I'm one of those that keeps playing Honkai Star Rail though. I mean, nothing wrong with that. Like, especially if you enjoy like the gameplay or story, like hell yeah, man. Play what you like, you know? I don't think there's anything wrong with that.
アナキオールのようなものはもう作れないのでしょうか。自我の完成度が非常に高い人間もどきもごく少数はいるようですが。
I mean, for the story mostly, then hell yeah. Like, ain't nothing wrong with playing, you know, games you enjoy. Same with Arknights, to be honest. I don't think I know anything of like Arknights, to be honest.
めったに見つかるものではありません。高品質の素材というものは。
What is going on?
だからこそ、あなたには大いに
Who's
期待
in
してい
there?
るのです。自我の強い人間もどきを使えばどんな結果になるか気になって仕方ありません。
Oh, is this gonna be the backstory of Chatterbox? I want to see what would happen if we created a heretic from a human imposter. Oh no, this can't be Chatterbox. Human imposter. So from a Nikke. So who else? Who else? Is it going to be a new one, or is it... We know it's not Liberalio. Liberalio is the only heretic created by the Queen. So who would Mirror be making? Is it Nihilister? Is it Indivilia? Who?
何よりお母様が直々に手
The
掛けられ
second
た
work Mother
2
designed.
つ目の作品でもありますから。
Our next story is really good.
待ち
I
遠
do
し
like
い
a
で
good
す
story.
ね。あなたには一人寂しくあそこを漂っている。
Dude, they're totally just gonna leave it at this and we're not gonna fucking know. Dude, they do cliffhangers like this. Ugh.
お母様に頭を届けるという大事な使命があるのですから。
You will deliver the head. Oh, Lily Weiss's head.
早くお顔を見せてください。
Please give us a name. Give us a name or a picture.
リバーレリ
Oh my god. Wait, she had a hand in making Liberalio? So wait, I thought Liberalio was the only heretic that the Queen made. So if she's the second work Mother designed, aka the Rapture Queen, who's the first then? Oh, that had to be Cinderella, like Anakyoru, when Cinderella got corrupted. Okay, so that would make Liberalio the second. That makes sense. Okay. Dude, there's so much we learned through this event. Oswald goes over the minutes dozens of times. They concern follow-up actions regarding Operation Ark Guardian and the sealing of the Ark. Operation Ark Guardian was a great success. The Ark's seal remains unstable. It must be finished using the forces left on the surface. The Goddess Squad is still active and continues to provide updates. The task of finalizing the sealing process will be assigned to the Goddess Squad. Oswald is the best fit for this final operation. Regarding the handling of the Goddess Squad upon their return, their arrival in the Ark poses significant risks, including idolization and the potential for deification. Their reputation and prestige are likely to greatly surpass those of the central government. Given the instability of the current situation, the risk is exceptionally high. The same protocol used for second-generation traitors may be applicable. Charges of collusion with Raptors may potentially be imposed. Relevant documentation has been prepared. Red Shoe's corruption research can be transferred under Rapunzel's name. The VTC is fully on board. Regarding the plan to execute the Goddess Squad at the Ark entrance under pretext of corruption, Nikke is uncooperative. Armed suppression involves significant risks and may likely expose the plan to the public. Political and social erasure is the most effective method. The commander of the Goddess Squad is a risk factor. He is currently comatose and being monitored by the VTC. The other witnesses who rode the elevator with him have been eliminated. Holy fuck, dude! Not a single soul knows the commander survived. Jesus. The Goddess Squad has no backing. Political and social erasure is feasible. Lifelong house arrest and isolation are appropriate and ideal. The technology used in the Grimm's model is of the highest quality and includes valuable battle data. Dismantling and subsequent research are among the considerations. Conclusion: initiate the final phase of the Ark sealing operation with the Goddess Squad. Upon their return, dispose of them in a manner that does not provoke the citizens. Dude, this has to be so painful for Oswald. He loves Goddess Squad. Oswald fights the urge to hurl his phone. He covers his face. After a moment, resolve settles over him. The thought of his upcoming plan makes him feel nauseous, but he must see it through. They must remain as idols forever. Oswald looks at the picture frame on the table. I think that's Red Hood. You can see her like scarf right here and her big ass fucking gun right there. And that's the people she saved. It was that one time during a Red Ash event when she ran into Oswald. It is a photo commemorating the Goddess Squad's first deployment. Or that, never mind. With a wary emotion, he salutes the photo. My go, Oswald. Forced to go through that shit. Snow White opens her eyes. Meanwhile, back in present time, her body feels light. Seems she's adapted to her body.
目が覚めましたか？
ああ。
武器の最終調整が終わりました。装着してみてください。
整備室に向かう。
はい。ではそちらで。
Snow White sits up and looks in the mirror.
涙の跡がある。
She leaves the room and walks down the corridor, stopping before she reaches the hangar.
お姉ちゃん。
Snow White opens the door to the hangar. Oh. What's this little animation? I think they played this on Twitter already. Or no, maybe it was a New Year's live stream. Lily Weiss.
今度こそ。お姉ちゃんに真の安らぎを。
Ark Guardian end. But not really, because we still have the epilogue next week. Man, fuck this shit. God damn it, dude. Motherfucker.
うまくいくって言っただろ。
Lily Weiss deserved so much fucking better. Lily Weiss deserves so much fucking better. Time gated. Yeah, usually when they do an event, it's either the events usually follows like, oh, there's part 1 and epilogue, or there's part 1, part 2, and epilogue, and each part gets released weekly because there's always an event going on, which I don't mind so much. It gives me something to look forward to. It's not that bad, you know, waiting a week. Sometimes the cliffhangers are really fucking bad, and you're just like on the edge of your seat. It's like, I want to find out what happens next. Man, Lily Weiss deserves so much better. I miss Lily Weiss, man. Dude, this event fucked me up. Like, I already knew, basically. I mean, everyone knows already, you know, that she... This is 100 years ago. Everyone knows she passed away, and like... But this just goes into more details on, like, the events of this time. Alright, let's see what this, background looks like. Fuck me, dude.
リリー・バイス。私の名前この花から取ったんだって。
花言葉は純粋な愛と献身。
お姉ちゃんにぴったりですよね。
見事なものだ。一人で見るにはもったいない。
その通りですね。こんな景色は本当に久しぶりです。
スノーホワイト。考えたらみんなで一緒にこういう景色を見に来たことってなかったなって思ったんです。最近は特にずっと。だからみんなで見たかったんです。
最後の戦いを控えてということか？
そういうわけじゃありません。最後の戦いなんて言い方じゃ不吉ですよ。もうすぐ寒くなったら花がみんな枯れてしまうんです。一番綺麗な時を目に焼き付けておきたかったので、みんなで。
リリー・バイス。
Damn, man. Man.